Holy hell, ladies and gentlemen, welcome one, welcome all. I had a complete mishap at the beginning of the live stream, but we're fine. I think we're live. Type 1 in the chat if we're live right now. Are we good to go? I think we are good to go. How's it going? It's going well so far. I'm sure a few hours deep into the live stream, I might feel a little bit differently, but as of right now, I'm feeling good, feeling exciting, feeling ready to bring a Stanley Cup back to the city of Toronto. How are we doing? How's Coco? He's doing well. What's up? What's good? I tried to do the regular intro, but it's not working for some odd reason. I don't know why it won't work. Oh my god. I think I have a real... I am coming to the realization that not everything is backed up. Okay, I gotta figure that out after the live stream. How are we today, chat? Welcome back. Today, it is pretty simple. We're doing a drinking live stream. And every single season, I don't win the Stanley Cup with the Leafs in NHL 25. I'm chugging a beer. I got the drink counter. Hold up. I gotta grab it. As you can see, there is a drink counter on the screen. It's very simple. Somebody donates, I chug a beer. If we don't win the Stanley Cup, I chug a beer. No, yeah, casually, I'm gonna be chugging a beer. So we got a long ways to go. We get the Leafs here, who pretty much they clean sweeped in the offseason. I'm gonna take a look at their roster before we make any moves. Now, I know that the Leafs made probably the most changes that they have made in the Matthews era thus far, giving away basically Mitch Marner for Nicholas Waugh, but that is not good enough for GM Pasta. I am cleaning house here on the Leafs. I'm making moves, and I'm making this team better because we cannot go forward with the same core that they've had for the past, decade. So most likely, Nylander's probably gone, Riley probably gone, Matthews, we'll leave him for now. We might have to re-intervene at a later date. He's only making 13-2, which is not too bad. John Tavares, I don't know what I want to do with him. We could leave him. He's signed for 4.3, which isn't horrible, but he's 34 years of age. His trade value is never going to get any better, so if we could deal him for a younger guy, it might be a little bit better. But Brendan Carlo, another guy that's probably in the chopping block. Before we go ahead, though, chat, I do want to boot up the TikTok live stream. Yes. Hold up. Let's go. No beers as long as you win cups. Oh, I'm going to be casually drinking along the way. And of course, every season I don't get it done, we are going to chug. All right, first order of business. Let me boot up the TikTok live stream. I had to go back to TikTok living. Hey, Justo, coming in hot already with the $5 super chat. Chug a beer just to chug a beer. I got you, brother. Hold up. All right, how do I completely forget how to do this, chat. I'll be honest. If I just click go live... Canada, Sweden watch party. Was that the last TikTok live stream I did? Chugging a beer every time. NHL 25, but it's a drinking game. How am I not allowed to type more? All right. Title done. We're all good. Bitrate, yeah, blah, blah, blah. Why can I not go live? Do I have to do something else? Add topic, gaming, NHL 25. There we go. Beautiful. All right, let's boot it up. We got two different lives on the go at the same time. That is something I definitely did not expect, but here we are. We're ready to go. So, first order of business. We got to make some trades, gentlemen. Yes, we do. We have to make a trade. What is the beer of choice? That'll be named at a later date. Right now, I got to figure out how to get this all ready. All right, so I did do some pre-scouting. I made sure to go ahead and scout players that I wanted to add to this roster. Now, there are some guys that will be on the move. I know William Nylander might be a fan favorite, but the man has full trade value, 96 overall. He's 29 years of age. Honestly, not a bad contract, 11.5, I'm sure, in a few years. 96 overall player is going to be asking for 18, 19 mil. But for right now, it's not horrible. I can live with this. I'm not mad with this contract. Morgan Riley, the first guy out of Dodge. He actually grew to a 91, so we're going to be able to get rid of him. There were a few guys. Who did I have here? Maybe from the Montreal Canadiens? If I could go to Les Montreal, first order of business. The Montreal Canadiens. I wanted to look at David Reinbacher and Caden Gooley. I know both of those guys, honestly, I can probably acquire without giving up Morgan Riley, so instead, we're going to go to the Florida Panthers, and we're going to grab ourselves Gustav Forsling. Now, Riley's trade value is a little bit higher than that, so I could probably get more back in the trade offer. I don't think I want Sam Bennett. He's going to make $8 million. Anton Lundell wouldn't be bad. He signed for 5 years at 4.6. He's an 84 overall. We can easily get him on the roster. That is a 2-for-1 trade. I don't think I'm going to have to add anything else. Forsling's going to be better than Riley. He's going to cost a whole lot less, and we also get Lundell in the package as well. There is literally no time to waste. Morgan Riley is getting shipped out of town like pretty much every other Toronto Maple Leaf player. We got Gustav Forsling and Anton Lundell coming back in the meantime. That is an absolute steal for Florida, so go and take it. Take your laugh now. I'm sure I'll be laughing in a few hours once I'm drunk and once I got a Stanley Cup in the bank. So there we go. Riley's gone out of town. I probably could have got more than him. We did draft Zachary Morin in the NHL draft. I went ahead and just simulated up to current day. I didn't feel like doing year number 1, so all the contracts are going to be accurate. Tavares. Now, do I want to get rid of Tavares, chat? That's the thing. 89 overall, 34 years of age. He signed for 4 years. I don't know if I want to get rid of him. I can look at my scouted players here. I got a list. I checked it twice. I'm like old Saint Nick. I'm ready to go. Trade Matthews for Marchand. I don't think I'm going to trade Matt. If I was to trade Austin Matthews, it would be to one team, and that is the Edmonton Oilers for Connor McDavid. 1-for-1. Jack, can we get this deal to go through? Just for shits? Essentially, shits and giggles. Matthews for McDavid straight up. Yeah, the Edmonton Oilers are totally unwilling, and I don't blame them, honestly. We could try working around this, chat. It wouldn't happen. I feel like I can make it happen. We give up a first, second, and a third into the trade as well. There's no way they go for it, right? There's no way. Oh my god. Add in a first, second, and a third and consider it a done deal. Connor McDavid is the newest member of the Toronto Maple Leafs. Bang! There it is. We shipped him out of town. He's gone. We don't have to worry about the Matthews saga any longer. William Nylander. Now, what did I want to get back for Nylander? Let me take a look here, chat. I have scouted players listed. There were a few players I wanted. One from St. Louis, Seattle. Okay, there's definitely different players I can go after. LL, shut up, Leaf fan. He's gone. Matthews is out of town. He's never coming back. He's on the Edmonton Oilers. Dylan Holloway from the St. Louis Blues. 88 overall. He's 23 years of age. He does need a contract extension after this season, but he essentially is William Nylander. Like, he can be that playmaker on that top line. He's probably not going to grab as many apples as Willie. I don't know if I want to keep Nylander with McDavid. I feel like we should grab a sniper instead, or maybe even a power forward. Hold up, chat. Let me go to Utah. Let me go to the Utah Hockey Club. They got two guys I want. Logan Cooley and Dylan Guenther. 90 and 88 overall for William Nylander. We can actually probably snag a little bit more. A young guy, JJ Peterka, 23 years of age, 87 overall. He signed for 7x7, which I don't really like that high cap hit. I could go after TJ Ginla instead, 77 overall, 18 years of age. That could be the young guy we add to our system. Hold up. You guys are probably looking at me like I'm crazy. No, I'm not loaded yet, but I'm making these deals. I'm changing the entire culture here in Toronto as William Nylander is effectively gone as we got Logan Cooley, Dylan Guenther, and TJ Ginla in return. Completely blowing up the team. How do we feel about that, chat? W or L so far, my GMing skills. All right, before we make any more trades, I do got to down the rest of my drink as Justo did donate. Cheers, number 1, down the hatch. All right. Green Giant. Feeling a little loosey-goosey now, and I'm feeling ready to make more trades. All these guys are young, and we're going to be able to sign them, chat. You guys got to realize that. Guenther signed for 8 years at 7-1. The dude's going to be fine. We still have Tavares, who honestly, his trade value is never going to get any better. I feel like we got to move him. Preferably a winger. If I could find another winger to play alongside Connor, that would be great. Hold up, chat. I got to look at a list of my scouted players. So Cooley, Guenther. Ooh, I should have went to the Tampa Bay Lightning. Right. Tampa Bay had a few players I wanted. Tampa Bay had Braden Point, which we honestly could have swapped William Nylander for. They're similar age, similar salary, although Point makes less. Same overall, same trade value. Tavares for Rustin Raquel. Low-key, I don't mind that. I do not mind that. 9.1, we're not getting Braden Point. I would like to get Brandon Hagel, though. 89 overall. Signed at 6.2 for 7 seasons. Can kill penalties. Playmaker/center. Actually, no, he cannot play center, can he? Only 67 in the face-off circle. What about Dylan Holloway? Can we get Holloway for Johnny T? Similar trade value, no? Tavares for Dylan Holloway, straight up. Nah. Let me get something back. Braden Shen? Do we bring Braden Shen to Toronto? Nah, not at that value, chat. Jake Neighbors wouldn't be bad, though. 83 overall, 23 years old. He's a power forward, fits on our fourth forward line. That's probably the guy, huh? Add in Jake Neighbors. Fuck it. We're going to add in Jake Neighbors, chat. Johnny T just took a hometown discount for literally nothing. Holloway and Neighbors in return from St. Louis. Bang. There we go. It is a done deal. I am wheeling and dealing. I'm clearing up cap space. And I believe I'm going to build a better team. Now, we might not win in year one. I'm fully aware of that. I don't care, honestly, about winning in year number one. This is a process. We got to trust the process, as Joel Embiid says. All right. We're also trading out quality for quantity, essentially. Am I a Rangers fan? I'm not a Rangers fan. Not realistic trade. Get the fuck out of here. We're playing NHL 25, buddy. What do you expect? So Joseph Wall, we have Wall and Stolars. This guy's mediumly potential. He's not going to be ready for years. Dennis Hildeby, probably never going to play with our team. I'm going to leave our goaltending tandem the way it is right now. I don't feel any issue. Defensively, let's see. So Forsling and Carlo. Brendan Carlo's a guy I wanted to get gone, right? Yes. Brendan Carlo. Oh, he has a no trade clause. I completely forgot about that. All right, there's only a certain amount of teams that Carlo can go to. New York or Montreal? I feel like New York. Can he go to the Rangers? Please tell me he can go to the New York Rangers. If he can't, we might run into some issues here. Brendan Carlo, modified no trade clause. Julian being a little weird. What is new? Can he go to the Rangers? It doesn't look like it, huh? No, he can. He can't go to New York. All right. New York. Hell of a town. I wanted none other than Braden Schneider on the back end. He's 85 overall, 23 years of age, way younger than Brendan Carlo, essentially the same player, and we'll have to sign him. Can we do that 1-for-1? Another 1-for-1 deal? Call me the king of 1-for-1s. We got Carlo for Schneider, straight up, bang. Not too much deliberate about this deal. Easy, chat. It's like taking candy from a baby. All right, Jake McCabe, do I want to keep him? 4.5 for 5 seasons isn't terrible. We could go, honestly, since we're probably not going to win it in year number one, I'd say we get rid of McCabe. Get McCabe out of here, go to Montreal. They had a few players I did want on the back end. We could take Caden Gooley, 23 years old. He signed for 5x5, though. 5.5 for 6 seasons. I don't know, that's a hefty value for a top 4 low guy. I don't know if he's really going to develop into anything, chat. Or do we go and take a risk on David Reinbacher? Two-way defenseman, fits on all of our defensive pairings. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much just waving the right... We are pretty much waving the white flag in year number one, getting younger and just rebounding for year two. Jake McCabe for David Reinbacher, straight up, they have rejected. I honestly kind of predicted that, considering he's a young guy. McCabe's like 31 years old. I don't believe he's going to impact the Montreal Canadiens too much, so we'll give them a second and a third in exchange for David Reinbacher. They still don't want to go through with it. What is it going to take here, Montreal? Les Montreal, deal with me. Throw in a 4th rounder as well. 4th round pick into the trade. No, totally unwilling. Do we need to give up 2 seconds instead? I'll take the 3rd out. We'll give up a 4th. Throw it into the trade. Still totally unwilling. All right, we're not moving McCabe. We're going to keep him for now. We now have some cap space to sign some free agents, which I forgot to mention. Gabe Vilardi, did I read that correctly? Gabe Vilardi wanted $11 million at 88 overall. Oh, dear God. Jesper Fast. No, how much cap hit? We got $11 million in cap space. Do we go after Gabe Vilardi? Hell no. We could get Jesper Fast, though. He's a winger. We could sign him for 4 years, 85 overall. Does he fit? Does he fit into my lineup? He does not fit. That's the only thing. Kyle Palmieri. And there's a veteran guy that we could add. Doesn't really fit either. Gustav Nyquist. There's not really too many guys that I'm that interested in, I'll be honest. Goaltending-wise, jack shit on the market. Provorov. I want to hand out a 1-year deal to one of these guys. What about Jack Roslovic for 1 year? We might as well spend the money, chat. Jesper Fast is the guy then. He's not going to have any clauses in his contract, so 5.8, 4 seasons. I'll give him that, and he accepts. Beautiful. Newest member of the Toronto Maple Leafs. Ethan Bear, hell no. I'm good. Actually, do we want Ethan Bear on our bottom 6? Defensive pairing 3, he fits. He does fit. Let's give him a no movement clause. I don't really want to give him that, to be honest. No. I want some flexibility. We'll go 3 years, lower the AAV. What about 3-4-5? 3-4-5, 3 seasons for Ethan Bear. He'll get back to me. Nick Bukestad can be like a third line center. He fits on our fourth forward line. Only cost about $3 million. Let's go. No movement clause. Lower the AAV. Get him at a bargain deal at $2.65 million for 1 season. Beautiful. Evgeny Dadonov, chat. Do we go after him to be a fourth line scorer? He only wants 1.9. Now I'm going to throw Dadonov there. Disney Brother, thank you very much for being a member for 10 whole months. Been watching since 23, but a member for 10 months. W's in the chat. 2-year deal. I'll take 2 for Evgeny Dadonov. I'll go 1.7 for 2 seasons. Yo, trade McCabe for pick, sign Provorov. I'm not that interested in Ivan Provorov, I'll be honest. He doesn't sim that well in this game, and he wants like $7 million. For only an 85 overall, I really don't think that's worth it. But what is worth it is another beer. So we're going to be opening up another one, cracking one open, and maybe make some more trades, chat. What do you think? I feel like next season's most likely a wash. I don't think we're going to win anything. Traded away a lot of pieces, I'm not going to lie, but our young guys, we got to bounce on them. Rely on them, I should say, making that jump. We can sign Logan Cooley. Can I get him on like a long-term contract, maybe? No movement clause. He doesn't want to sign an extension. Dylan Holloway does not want an extension either. He wants 8.9 for 2 seasons. Is this man out of his mind? When will Pekka Pasta Jr. or P. Shorzy Jr. come? Never. They don't have kids. They both got snipped. Both of them got snipped. Could I try to add Eki in a couple seasons? Who is Eki? Will Eklund or Matthias Ekholm? Eki could be perceived many different ways. 3.2 for Matthias Maselli. Honestly, I'll give him that contract. We get him back for 1 more season. Defensively, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need a defenseman. I need to sign a D-man, chat. Ethan Bear could be that guy, low-key. So let me simulate a few days ahead and see if Ethan Bear decides to sign. All right, chat. Before I started the live stream, I went ahead, signed a bunch of scouts, and I got an assistant and associate head coach to add to this team. Eklund, Will Eklund, maybe. That's actually a guy I think I had it scouted on the San Jose Sharks. Show us you chugging it. Brother, you're going to hear it, trust me. After the live stream, chat, I recommend you guys coming back to the beginning of the live and then fast forwarding all the way to the end. You will notice it in my voice. All right, so did Ethan Bear even sign? Thanks to EA, I will not know unless I check. Ethan Bear did not respond. No response 3 days into free agency? Who does this man think we are? All right, thank you for joining the team. Yeah, you guys are amateur scouts. Why do we have literal updates for amateur scouts, but I can't even find out if my free agents decided to sign with my team? Ronald Little, yeah. Dalpy. Can we just... Evgeny Dadonov signed. Matthias Maselli re-signed. Ethan Bear rejected. The man went to Boston? Boston, of all places? That's crazy, man. Did not think he'd join the Boston Bruins. All right. Who's the person who eats 10 burgers a day? I forget. Brother, I have no idea who you're referring to. All right. Not a lot of great options. Could bring back Hakan Pa. He's an 82 overall. Doesn't really fit, though. Woo. Matt Grzelcyk fits. We go full no movement clause for Grzelcyk. Lower that AAV to like, I don't know, 4.2. 4.2, 3 seasons with a full no movement clause. I'll give him that contract. If not, we could probably sign, I don't know, Martinez. Fits on all of our defensive pairings. We'll just get a guy that fits. No movement clause. I'm not going to trade him anyways. What am I going to trade him for? A bag of pucks. We'll go 1.6. I can go longer. 1.7, 2 seasons, Alec Martinez. Bang, there we go. Beautiful.
Ho, ho, ho.
So, defensively, we're set. Forward-wise, Giroux, I'm not really that interested in, although we could bring him along with a no movement clause. We give him NMC. No, he doesn't want that money. Hey, Disney, thank you, brother, for the $5 super chat. I will be chugging another beer. Cheers to the Toronto Maple Leafs, and cheers to me winning a Stanley Cup as we sim to next season. That is not what I wanted to do. There it is, sim to next season. Beer time, baby. Dennis Ildeby got qualified. I don't give a fuck. I'll match it, though. Also, I should probably move the TikTok live stream somewhere in the same area as the YouTube one, just so I can actually see it. When will Past the Junior come? Never. I'm gonna come.
Ho, ho, ho.
All right, there we go. Down the hatch. She is good. We're on a drink number 3. Our head coach edit lines, no off. All right, this roster, yeah, I definitely depleted the roster a little bit, huh? Don't want to throw Nyes on the second line instead. I mean, they're both 89 overall. We got Fast, Cooley, Lundell, Scott Lawton, Nicholas Waugh. I might want to throw Anton Lundell up on that second line, and we'll go Nicholas Waugh, Fast, and Scott Lawton. Actually, Lawton could be the 4th line center. Matthias Maselli is an 85 overall. Isn't he a playmaker, chat? Playmaker, he is indeed a playmaker. Anton Lundell, 2-way guy. He fits the best on the 3rd line. Defensively, Forsling, Tanev, Martinez, Ekman, Larson. No, Schneider. Schneider and Forsling. We got Martinez, McCabe, Tanev, and Ekman, Larson. This roster, low-key, is a little bit worse, I'm not going to lie. But we're building towards the future. Trust me, this is going to be a process. Hold up. Now, I wouldn't be able to debate with you if you said this roster was weaker. It definitely is. 99 McDavid, Gunther, and Holloway on our top line's not bad, though. We got Lundell with Logan Cooley and Matt Nyes, Matthias Maselli, Nicholas Waugh, and Jesper Fast as a 3rd line. We got a lot of depth, but overall, the top-end talent that the Leafs used to have isn't there. We got McDavid, a guy like Holloway can definitely grow even higher, and even Dylan Gunther, the man could be a future 40-goal scorer. Forsling, Schneider, McCabe, Martinez, Ekman, Larson, and Tanev is not a bad D-core, especially with all the chemistry lines that we got there. And then Stolarz is all the way up at a 90 overall, and Joseph Wall's not a bad backup at an 84. I'm not mad. So let me do the power play and penalty kill lines. McDavid, Gunther, Cooley, Forsling, Dadonov. Dadonov on the fucking power play in 2025? What are we doing here? Do I got Dylan Holloway already here? Holloway's not... So, this is crazy. No Dylan Holloway on the power play, but we got Evgeny Dadonov. Makes a lot of sense, eh? Gustav Forsling, I guess I'll give him that ice time. He's probably our best defenseman. We lost Morgan Riley, so at least offensively, we're probably going to hurt a little bit. Maselli can stay here. Ekman Larson, yeah, that's fine. Instead of Fast, I'm going to go McDavid. Just to boost our second power play line a little bit better. We get a -1, though. That's an issue. That is most definitely an issue. Most of our defenders are, like, 2-way or defensive-minded guys. Nice fits. Maselli. Instead of Matthias Maselli, let's go... I want to go Fast. Dadonov. What about Logan Cooley? Cooley's going to generate some offense. There we go. Penalty kill lines. Let's take a look. Scott Lawton and Nicholas Waugh. That's fine. We got Lundell, Bukestad. Yeah. All right. The year number 1 Toronto Maple Leafs are set. Now, we're probably not a Stanley Cup winning team. But again, trust the process. Shout out Joel Embiid. Shout him out. What's up? I'm subbed on YouTube. Appreciate it, buddy. What's good? Rebuilder Fantasy? Rebuild. Completely rebuilding, reshaping the Toronto Maple Leafs. And of course, how could I go wrong without naming Captain Connor McDavid to the Toronto Maple Leafs? What did that even say? McDavid being the captain of the Leafs in 2025 is a little bit crazy, but hold on, bear with me. I traded Austin Matthews for him straight up. We got Matt Nyes as an assistant, and on the back end, Stanley Cup winner, Stanley Cup champion, Gustav Forsling. That is a good leadership core. Actually, Nyes, who do I even give it to outside of Nyes, though? I mean, Dylan Holloway, I guess. Oh, not looking too great. We could give it to, like, Chris Tanev. Tanev instead. I don't think Nyes deserves an A. All right, before we start simulating, let me go ahead and let me do my season goals. Trade for Sam Bennett. How he has an NMC. Who has an NMC? Season goal, Connor McDavid. Let's go long term. What's good, Pasta? What's up, Jordan? How you doing, buddy? Let's go to the award challenge, and let's go to win the Art Ross. There we go. First round exit. First year I donate 5. All right. Well, every year we don't win the Stanley Cup, I'm going to be chugging a beer, so... regardless of what happens, I'm going to be getting drunk. Pasta stuck his viewer in a meat slicer last night. Who do you think I am, Tony Soprano? Let's go long term for Logan Cooley. Let's go apples. We'll give him 50 apples on the season. I think he can do that. He's getting a lot of time. Connor and Matthews. I went ahead and basically I have my own custom roster and I completely removed the NMCs. Barely anybody has no movement clause in this roster. Just so I can make more trades. Let's go award challenge. Win the Vezina Trophy, Anthony Stolarz. Justo coming in hot with it too. Please read my warning that I have sent in the chat. What warning? I don't know what warning you're referring to. Matt Nye, a young guy that we definitely need to grow. All right, let's go. Season goal. I'm going to go long term. I'm going to go goals for Matt Nye. I think he can be like a 40 goal scorer of the future. At least I'm praying he's going to be that. All right. Let's set one for Dylan Holloway. We got to do extensions as well before we start simulating. I know it's a tedious process, but it definitely helps out my team in the end. 30 goals, 40. You know what? I'm going to go 40 apples for Dylan Holloway. I think that's realistic. Justo said calling someone spad gets you banned. Damn, okay. Dylan Gunther. What's up, Jordan? How you doing, bud? How many pounds does Pelly weigh? I don't know. You'll have to ask him, brother. Long term. Gunther, we're going to go goals as well. Another guy that I want to be a shooter on this hockey team. Try and get Matthew Coronado for a top 9 or 4th line. Where's Coronado playing? Is he still in Calgary? I think he's in Calgary, or at least he was. I don't know, man. Players are moving all the time now. It's really hard to keep up. Stat-based challenge. I guess 30 apples for Gustav Forsling. There is one other guy that I want to do a challenge for, and that is McCabe, Schneider, Matthias Maselli, Scott Lawton, no, Joseph Wall, Jake Neighbors. I'm going to go Schneider. Fuck it. We're going to try to get Schneider an X Factor here. Let's go X Factor challenge. 1T, Schneip, Shockana, Third Eye. This don't even make any sense. 5 power play goals. This guy's not getting it. Complete 3 hat tricks, 30 goals. What the fuck, EA? This is defenseman. This is a D-man we're referring to right now. Asking that man to get 30 goals is crazy. I guess stat-based challenge then. We'll go plus 15. Give me a plus 15, bud. He's really good in franchise, in my opinion. You sound like someone I know. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Trade for young guys like Corey Perry and Ovi. Thanks, Dill. Appreciate it, bud. All right, I think everything is set. Now we just got to do the contracts. I want to bring back Holloway, Cooley. Cooley and Holloway are the 2 guys that need to be re-signed, huh? How much extension dollars? We got 22 mil. We can do this. The problem is Logan Cooley wants a short-term contract. Why? Why, brother? Why don't you want to sign with us? You don't like the Toronto Maple Leafs? Full no movement clause? That is not going to be good enough. What does Dylan Holloway want? These guys want short-term deals, huh? 8.9 for 2 seasons is crazy. Let me lower this man a little bit. How far can I go? 8.450, 2 seasons for Dylan Holloway. Bang, he accepted, chat. We got Holloway back. Hollywood. Hollywood. Logan Cooley does want to re-sign, so I can lower this a little bit lower. 7 mil for 2 seasons. I want to lock this man up long-term. Like, that's the thing I want to do. What if I go... Full no movement clause. What if we go like 8 mil, chat? Is 8 mil enough? Nah, he's going to want like 9, huh? 9 something. $9 million, 6 seasons on a full no movement clause. I think we take the short-term deal. Take the short-term deal while we're at it. 7-3, 2 seasons. Beautiful. Just bring him back. Make sure he doesn't walk. Anthony Stolarz, chat. This could be a guy that we move at the deadline. He's going to want a massive upgrade. Even with a full no movement clause. How low can we go? Where are you from? Does your real name start with A? It does not, no. 7 mil, 6.9. Nah. I think Stoley might be a trade deadline guy that we move. Let me overwrite the save file. You drink every time you don't win the cup. I'll drink every time you do win the cup. That way, somebody's always drinking. All right, Justo, I got you, brother. All right, let's sim to the regular season. We're good. Craig Berube, what do you want, buddy? Looking at the roster on paper, this team's good enough to make the playoffs, damn. Make the final, yeah, fuck it. Make the Stanley Cup Finals. It is cup or bust here in Toronto. Let's go video sessions to get our offensive to defensive awareness all the way up there. Berube is my GOAT. Honestly, 85, 86 overall goalie is best for franchise mode based on my research and experience. You also get to save a lot of money by not having to pay the big guns when you got a goalie that's making... what, $4 or $5 million, and he's like an 86 overall. That lets you add to your team in other areas, right? You could get Cooley at like 6.7. I want him to sign. I want him to bring back. I wanted him locked up long term. I will not lie. I wanted him like on a 8-year contract. I'm definitely going to need to mute my microphone a lot during this live stream. I apologize. Have you done a video with Ehlers in a Hurricanes uniform? Technically, yes, I have. Yes, I have. Can I see the roster? All right, before we go ahead and simulate year number 1, we shipped pretty much everybody out of town. We got back Connor McDavid, which probably was our biggest upgrade. Dylan Guenther, Dylan Holloway on that top line, Lundell with Cooley and Nyes. We got Maselli with Waugh and Fast, and then Dadonov, Scott Laughton, and Nick Bukestad. It is a deep team, not really that top heavy, at least yet. Forsling, Schneider, McCabe, Martinez, Ekman Larson, and Tanev. And then no changes in goal. Stolars and Joseph Wall is our goaltending tandem. Had a couple of young guys making 2.9 for 6 years as an 85 overall goalie. That's what you got to do, man. You got to acquire young guys and lock them up long-term at a low contract and just develop them correctly. All right, we'll go month by month here and see how we do. Hopefully we simulate well. We're like 30 minutes into the live stream and have yet to simulate a season. Enforcer Legend Berube. Is it posted? My roster is posted, yes. Or no, the video is posted, yes. It is the simulating the 25-26 NHL season. I had everybody on their accurate teams. Marner in Vegas, Ehlers in Carolina. I'm underage, so I don't drink. Good on you, brother. Coming off as strong with my hangover. I'll just drink every time. Oh, I'm going to be drinking anyways, chat. We're already, what, 2 deep, I believe? Two deep into the live stream? Yes, we are. 2 deep. All right. So who was on my scouted list here? So I got to scratch off Dylan Holloway. I already got him. Cooley and Guenther. Got both of those guys. Braden Point, I'm not going to get. Jake Gensel was the guy I really wanted. I thought maybe I could trade Nylander for Gensel, but we didn't get that done. Schneider, got him. And I got Gustav Forsling. Beautiful. Roster management. So we are 12-7-1. Pretty mid-record overall. 3rd in the Atlantic. A very tough division. Replace the Penguins emoji with a beer bottle. I should do that, eh? I gotta get rid of that Pens emote anyways. How do you get all the players within the first year? I traded them all, brother. I got rid of Matthews, Nylander, Morgan Riley. John Tavares is gone. The entire core 4 is no longer here in Toronto. They already got rid of Mitch Marner. I did not have to do that. They got Nicholas Waugh in return. He signed with Vegas. He's already gone. I came in and I said, I'm flipping the culture upside down, and that's what we're doing. Hey, I should do this, but with the Browns? With the Browns? All right, 21-8-2 is not bad, chat. Low key, I'm kind of excited that we're actually simulating this well. According to Google, it's free. Pasta got rid of the cursed players. Pretty much, yeah. You're making me want to play franchise right now. I thought this would be a fun challenge, especially because I'm going to get progressively more drunk the longer we go. And my decision-making is probably going to get a little bit worse the longer we go. So I got to make the right moves right now. In an hour or two, who knows what state I'm going to be in. And if I'm even going to be able to make those moves. What does it mean when a girl starts with, I can't do this anymore? Probably means that she does not want to see you again, brother. How long are you streaming for? Until I win a cup or until I rage quit because I'm too drunk and I had enough of this team. Listen, chat, there's only 3 outcomes that are going to happen here. Either A, I'm going to get drunk and rage quit this game. B, I'm going to win a Stanley Cup with the Leafs in NHL 25. Or C, all of the above. It's a win-win situation.
Ho, ho,
Dubs
ho.
in the chat. All right, 33-12-4. Good simulating team, man. Very good simulating team. Please, Coronado. I will check. At the deadline, we potentially could get him from the Calgary Flames. But do we want to actually go into the playoffs with Joseph Wall as our starting goalie? That's the thing I'm not really sure on that yet. Like, Stoley's a 90. The dude's a borderline 90 overall. Rage quit when you're drunk and win a cup, eh? Love your live streams. Appreciate it, bud. Don't worry, we'll think for you. Oh, you guys give me the best advice ever. Whenever I'm doing a franchise mode, the first thing I think of, what does the chat want me to do? Get McDavid, get Bedard, get Makar. Get all the best players in the world. All right, let's head into the trade deadline. We got a good record. Damn good record. All right, enter the trade deadline. Here we go. Mark Stone is on the deadline. Holy shit. He's available. 8.5, 2 years, 89 overall. They want a starting goalie in a second-round draft pick. Nah, I'm not going to get that. I'm not trading Stolars for a rental. Alexander Kerfoot, no thank you. Joel Ooh, Chad. Joel Hofer from the St. Louis Blues. Wait a minute. Wait a damn minute. Stoley's trade value is pretty similar. He wants to go there. We could get something in return as well. Hold up a minute. You got any forwards that I would like on my team? What about Dalibor Dvorsky? 20-year-old, 2 years, 83 overall. What is he? He's a two-way guy, fits on our penalty-killing lines. Chat, do we bring back Johnny T? Johnny T back in Toronto? Do we bring him back? Sniper, how's he doing? He's got 28 goals on the Blues in 63 games. He's over a point per game. A first pick? I don't know if I want to pick. I want either Dvorsky or Tavares. The thing with Tavares is if I get him, I'm stuck with him. Dalibor Dvorsky's young. The man could get better. He's got top 6 medium potential. Not a lot of trade value. I'm going to add him to the deal. Anthony Stolar's contract is up at the end of the season, so he is gone. Joel Hofer is taking his place, and we get Dalibor Dvorsky in return. Bang! Beautiful trade, and we just fleeced the St. Louis Blues. WRL, chat, what do we think about that? I got back my goalie, a young guy. We got Joseph Wall. We can rotate both of them. And we got a young guy in Dvorsky that potentially could be a future top 6 player. I don't know. Can you happy birthday to Landon? There you go, brother. Enjoy. All right, I got to reset my lineup now. Or the computer already did that for me, which means I'll have to do the entire thing over again. Hopefully that's not the case. Yes, it is the case. Thank you, EA Sports. Absolutely fucking lovely. Oh my, Dylan Holloway already is up to a 91. Gunther has 25 goals. Matt Nyes has 18. Nyes, you're going to stay on that second line with Dadonov. What about Maselli? Does Maselli fit? Maselli does not fit. Lundell, I'm going to leave him on the third line with Dadonov and Waugh. The problem is, who do I remove? Do I remove Jake Neighbors? The man's 23 years old. Fits the best on the fourth line. Holy fuck, I can't talk. Nicholas Waugh. Dude, I'm just running out of room. Running out of real estate. I can't believe I gave Jesper Fast 5.8. Who allowed me to do that? Dead sober, too, by the way. We got Dvorsky, Yarncroc, and Bukestad, none of which are even playing. Dalibor, where do you fit? Do you fit in the third line? What about the second line? Dalibor Dvorsky is going to go up on the second line. We'll go Matthias Maselli with Lundell and Dadonov, Neighbors, Lawton, and Waugh. And then Scott Lon's 31. How old's Nick Bukestad? Bukestad any younger? He's 33. He's even older. All right, Nick Bukestad's probably not going to play a lot. McDavid's fine there. Defensively, no, I want Schneider to grow alongside Forsling. And then power play lines. Power play number 1 is fine. Power play number 2. Holloway's going to stay there. I'm going to throw McDavid down the middle. Chat, low-key, we do need like an offensive defenseman. Somebody to play in the power play lines. Because we don't really have that right now. Forsling's not that guy. Sorry to say it, but he really is not that guy. Logan Cooley, where are you at? You need to be on that power play, buddy. You need to be on that fucking power play. And then Matt Nyes down the middle. Beautiful. Matt Nyes will go there. We got Cooley, McDavid. Wonderful. And then penalty kill's okay. And we can head to the postseason now. How's McDavid doing? What's up, man? How you doing today? I'm doing great. Who's in net? Right. The 2 goaltenders that we have between the pipes are Joseph Wall and now the newly acquisitioned. If EA Sports' NHL game would just please work. We got Joel Hofer, the new acquisition, 85 overall, 25-year-old. Beautiful. And then Joseph Wall as our backup. So we got 2 younger goalies. I mean, 25 and 27 isn't really that old for netminders. I'm perfectly okay with that. Hey, Disney coming in hot with a $5 for a beer. Also, challenge for you. Win the cup without having a top 10 player on your team. That's interesting. What would define a top 10 player, though? In this game, essentially, top 10 highest rated player? All right, I got to down the remainder of this drink. Holloway needs to grow X Factors. Do X Factors actually do anything in the sim engine, though? Do they really? I feel like it's more so like gameplay. I never really bought into the system. That X Factors helped your players simulate better. We'll see. All right. We're getting somewhere now, chat. We are getting somewhere now. That's why I keep moving that, dude. Why? Why do I keep doing that? We're good. Let me leave that there. We got 3 beers down. Many, many more to go. So let's crack open a cold one. Let's try to win the Leafs the Stanley Cup. Some X Factors effect simulation, I think. Just some, not all of them. Trade Hofer for Wolf and all NU. I don't know what that means. Ooh, John Jenkins. Don't give a fuck. We're not signing him, chat. Should have traded Wall. He's a bum. I love that Green Giant Sam. W. Colwyn laddie. Thing is, though, Dylan Holloway nails up to a 91. He's going to play with Connor McDavid, so he's going to get his time. He will get his time in the sun, chat. We just got to get some years down here. My dream scenario is like a 5-year sim, and in the 5th and final season, we win the Stanley Cup. Pass, you got to start shotgunning. Oh, brother, I'd make a mess if I was shotgunning. I can't do that near my setup. Everything would be ruined. Chugging is much better because I can go at the rate that I want to go at. Like shotgunning, you got to swallow all that shit whole. Pause, no diddy. There's no time for a break. If I get overwhelmed on chugging, I can just put it down for a second, take a breath, kid, yeah? And then continue on. Might start a new franchise. What team do you think I should use? Edmonton, the Oilers. Win them a cup. Gustafson is an option as well. Trade Wolf for Dostel. I don't have... Oh, Wall for Wolf or Dostel. I read it wrong, my bad. Ooh, McDavid won the Art Ross. W's in the chat. Beautiful. Maybe I can do that in the offseason. I don't think Joseph Wall has that high of trade value, though, chat. That's probably the issue we're going to run into, I'd imagine. Why is that not working? Why is it not working? For as many players as we traded away, we actually had a solid regular season. 54 wins, 20 losses, 8 in overtime for 116 points. Florida, of course, they're going to be their dominant self. Florida, of course, is going to be their dominant selves winning the President's Trophy. They won 61 games and are poised to go on a three-peat. Please do not allow the Florida Panthers to three-peat. I don't care. McDavid came home and he had a hell of a season in doing so. 59 goals, 127 points. Dylan Holloway, brand new career high, 32 goals, 99 points. Gunther had 90, also 30 markers. Man was finding the back of the net. Cooley was dishing them. We got Forsling putting up a career high also. I don't think this man ever had over 58 points in the regular season. All of a sudden, quarterback on that power play number 1. And then between the pipes, Joel Hofer was pretty good. 914 save percentage, 2 shutouts. Joseph Wall was okay himself. He had a damn good record of 13-3-0 with 1 shutout. He was solid. Also, Joel, what did you do for us on the Leafs? I need a burp again. Gonna be needing to do that a lot. As you can see, Hofer's save percentage got a whole lot better once he joined an actual competent hockey team. Not playing for those bums out in St. Louis. Had to do it, chat. I had to do it. I had to rip the St. Louis Blues somehow, some way, eh? All right, who do we got? Oh, no. Our bitter rivals in the Tampa Bay Lightning in round number 1. All right, chat. What does Tampa Bay's roster look like? It's probably going to be pretty similar, huh? I'd imagine it's going to be pretty similar. This is a roster, or similar to, one that went back-to-back in the early 2020s. No Point here. No Steven Stamkos. Braden Point's still here at a 96. Nikita Kucherov's up there at a 98. Top line beats our top line. They got some solid pieces in Brandon Hagel, Anthony Cirelli. 3rd and 4th line, I think we have the edge. We don't have a guy in the back end as good as Victor Hedman at a 94 overall, and we damn sure don't have Andrei Vasilevsky. Gonna be a tough series. Get Bobby Orr. This is why you needed Johnny T. Trade Wall for Vladar once Vladar has a 939 save percentage in the playoffs and in the regular season. There you go. You got to make this a fun challenge. Every playoff series win, chug one, win the cup, etc. Well, every single season I lose, I'm chugging one. And I'm also going to be casually drinking along the way. Which also, if you go onto the red platform, I know TikTok doesn't like me saying the YT name. If you go there, every $5 super chat also is a down drink. Get Wayne Glensky, will do, bud. All right, we're going to see how we do here. Quick time sim, because I want to get loaded and I want to win a cup. So we win game number 1. Should be overall a tough series. I know we already won the first 2 games, 5-3 and 6-1 in dominating fashion. But do not be fooled. The Tampa Bay Lightning, they still have it. Vasilevsky still a high overall. Victor Hedman is as well. This team ain't going down without a fight. And there you go. We got a best of 3 now. All tied up at 2. We got a best of 3 moving forward. 3-0 lead here in Game 5. Holloway, Tanev, and Forsling. Second period. Only a 1-goal lead. Oh no. Okay, Ekman Larson. He's going to extend our lead yet again. Things got a little bit hairy there. I'm not going to lie. Considering we were up 3-0 after the first period, I don't know what Toronto did in the second to fall that hard. But thankfully, we come away with the 6-3 victory. Beautiful.
Ho, ho, ho.
Green Giant.
Who did well in Toronto? Big night for McDavid. He had 3. Gunther had 3 apples. Dylan Holloway with 2 goals in the hockey game. The boys produced. The boys definitely produced. Add Justo Kenobi to your team. He'll help you out with defending. I think the only thing he's going to help me out with is drinking. Which wouldn't be a bad thing, honestly. Wouldn't be a bad thing. All right, can we close them out? Can we close out the Tampa Bay Lightning in 6 games just like the Leafs did back in 2023? Nice. 4-1 lead entering the third. We got goals from Logan Cooley, Matt Nyes. Holloway has a pair. Holloway's been massive here in the postseason. I'm not going to lie. Hold up a minute. Brandon Hagel makes it a 1-goal game. All of a sudden, I'm drinking my beer very nervously. Luckily, though, Joel Hofer will shut the door, and we are headed to the second round.
Ho, ho,
Beautiful,
ho.
chat. The second round is not a thing that every Toronto Maple Leaf fan gets to see every season. You guys remember that. This is a first-round exit team, so we already eclipsed that with removing all their best players, essentially. We traded all of them away. We traded pretty much everybody away. Can I rebuild Calgary? I never do. I could rebuild the Flames. Definitely a possibility. Just have him sit on the bench chugging beers. That's my job, though. Literally my job. Team mascot is a beer can. It should be, eh? It should be a beer can. Well, we knew if we wanted to win a Stanley Cup, we had to get by the Florida Panthers, who play in the same exact division. This is always going to be a round 2 matchup. It's going to be a fucking nightmare. I'm not going to lie. Who did we trade? Oh, no. We gave them Morgan Riley, didn't we? Oh, fuck. Oh my god. What a hockey team they are. Kachuk, Burkhoff, Reinhardt on that top line. Sam Muskevich with Verhage and Marshy. Brad Marchand's a 90 overall. Third and fourth line, I think we have them beat, although they have an 88 overall Sam Bennett playing there. Defensively, we gave them a 91 Morgan Riley. They got Seth Jones. Aaron Ekblad is still there. Good 3 defensemen. And then Sergei Bobrovsky at an 87. This team's going to be tough. Team's going to be very, very tough. Flames are a tough rebuild. I'm pretty sure I can do it. I can handle it. See, chat, I thought of this idea because I was winning so much in all my general manager modes. I thought, why not give myself a little bit more of a challenge? Let me get drunk and try to win a Stanley Cup. Can I do both at the same time? I don't know. Well, we're going to fucking find out. Guarantee that. All right, we lose. Oh, no. Not looking good so far. Things ain't going our way. The Florida Panthers are 6-0 in the postseason, and we're down 2-0. Luckily, Game 3 is in Toronto. Can we hold on? Yes, we do. We get our first victory in the series, 3-1. All right, so we're not out of it. We're not getting swept. We're not getting dominated. We potentially could march back here in the matchup against Florida. We better get eliminated. Zach, why don't we preach some positive energy, bud? Let's lock in a little bit. Game 4 in Toronto, trying to tie this series up. We got a 1-goal lead thanks to Logan Cooley here in the third period. I need Joel Hofer to show up and show out. That man needs to channel his... There it is. Logan Cooley again on the power play on Sergei Bobrovsky, and all of a sudden we have ourselves a series. Are you nervous yet, Florida? They will be. They will be nervous. Mark my words. Can I see the lines? Why'd you trade Stoli? Because his contract was expiring, and I didn't want to pay the man. He was going to want like 7 or 8 mil. Didn't feel comfortable giving that to a 30-year-old. I'll show you guys the lineup right now for anybody who's just tuning into the live stream. We traded away essentially everybody. All of the core four is gone. Gunther, McDavid, Holloway, Dvorsky with Cooley and Nyes. We got Dadonov, Lundell, Maselli. Fourth line's pretty decent also. Forsling, Snyder, Tanev, Ekman Larson, Martinez, and McCabe. And then Hofer and Wall as our goaltending tandem. All right, let me, what did I want to do? Yes, I wanted to turn off the auto-rotate goalies. Chat, remind me at the beginning of next season to turn this back on, please. I'm turning off auto-rotate goalies, but I need it to be back on for the regular season, so remind me, please. Do I have a wife? I do not have a wife. Pass going live in TikTok. You're goddamn right. We're live on TikTok, and we're live on the red platform, YT. Head on over there. Give your boy a sub. Road to 50K. Here we go. Damn, everyone's gone. Everyone is gone. Ass lineup. Fuck you, Zach. You do better, bud. Here we go. Game 5. Game 5 in Florida. They have home ice advantage, and they get a 2-0 lead. Romanov and Barkov. Second period, 4-0 lead, and we got to make some changes heading into Game 6. All right, very similar to what happened in real life. Maybe a little bit mirrored, considering the Leafs went up 2-0, but we are on home ice. Game 6, trying to force Game 7. I'm going to rearrange my lineup a little bit. We're going to see if that can do anything. I'm praying it will. Pass to age reveal. Age reveal is 50K and name reveal 100K. That is the terms that we agreed on. Logan Cooley, 4 goals, 9 apples. Holloway's got 6 and 6. Gunther has 1 goal. That is not good enough. I'm going to go Logan Cooley. Actually, who's going to be our second line center, though? Do we go Lundell up there with Dylan Gunther and Matt Nyes? Sniper, 2-way, power forward. And then we'll go Nicholas Waugh between Matthias Maselli. Dadonov's got 7 points. Jake Neighbors got 1. Scott Laughton's not really producing. Yeah, we'll leave those guys down there. Defensively, is anybody a minus? Gustav Forsling minus? Okay, our top line D pair, not cutting it. Nobody really is cutting it. Everybody's a minus. Uh-oh. We are in trouble. Jake McCabe, you're going to go up there. We're going to go Schneider and Ekman Larson, and then Martinez and Tanev. Hofer has an 899 save percentage. Do we throw in Joseph Wall? Do we throw Wall into the fire, chat? I think you should sell Laughton. What, like in an auction? I don't know, chat. 899, 350 GAA. He's played 11 games. I'm going to keep him. You know what? I'm going to change it. We're going to have Joe Wall between the pipes. All right, there we go. Joseph Wall is the starting goalie. Kachuk's about to beat McDavid again. You realize the series is 2-1, right? Kachuk lost against Connor McDavid in 2022. It's 2-1. It's not like Kachuk has been dominating McDavid his entire career. Let's slow the roll on that one. Is cap on? Of course the cap is on. All right, season on the line. I made some changes. Joseph Wall is our starting goaltender. First period, 2-0 lead. Laughton and Lundell. Second period, we go up by 1. Kulikov and Reinhart does get Florida back into the game, but Dylan Holloway gives us the lead. And now it's third period time. Joseph Wall, I gave you the chance. I gave you the opportunity. Do not make it be a mistake. Getting outshot 32. No, Sam Bennett will tie the game up. Just feasting on Joseph Wall like they did in Game 7. The man had a sunburn on his neck from the goal horn behind him. Sam Bennett feasting. All right, we're hopping in, chat. I ain't going to go down like a bitch. I ain't going down like a bitch. What you drinking? Beer. And a lot of it. A lot of beer. Easy series win on God. Auction off Joseph Wall. Auction off Joseph Wall is crazy. All right, here we go. Late stages of the third. We are down in the series, down in the hockey game, just trying to claw our way back into it. It's going to be a process. Joseph Wall makes the save. 40 shots on goal. We are allowing way too much. Just making life easy on the Florida Panthers. Crazy. I need the big dogs to show up, man. I need McDavid. I need Gunther, Cooley, all those guys to show up here in the third period. We got a minute 10 remaining. We lose the draw. They get full pressure. Uh-oh. Over to Matthew Tkachuk. Tkachuk at the blue line. Who just got knocked off it? That's Morgan Riley, the absolute traitor, the snitch. Oh my God, McDavid, go. McDavid all alone on the breakaway. How? How did Connor McDavid not bury that dude? He was all alone. Fonnie McCabe to Forsling, and again, Sergei Bobrovsky's going to make the save. We came so close. I mean, oh, so close to tying this game up. Sam Reinhart over to Barkov. Barkov takes a shot. We are running out of time here in Game 6. Oh no. Ekblad walking down Main Street. Joseph Wall doing his job as he should. 20 seconds to go. Tkachuk, another great save. I'm going to have to do it, man. As soon as we get an opportunity here, I'm going to have to pull the goalie. Jake McCabe into the zone. Over. Gunther rings it off the bar, and it's out of play. Fuck. Okay, timeout, timeout. No. We got to go timeout here, chat. Hold up. We got to go call a timeout. We got to get our top line out there. Top line. Big dogs got to eat. Big dogs got to eat, boys. All right, let's try. We were so close to tying this hockey game up, dude. Holy shit. 12 seconds to go. McDavid on the draw against Carter Verhaeghe. McDavid loses it. No way. Aaron Ekblad. Clean breakout by the Panthers with an empty net to shoot at. Marshy, you suck cock, brother, for fun. And unfortunately, the Toronto Maple Leafs yet again are going to lose to the Florida Panthers in the second round of the postseason. All right, that's lovely. That is fucking lovely. McDavid just looks wrong in a Leaf jersey. Low-key, he does look kind of good. He does look good. Yeah. F's in the chat. We failed, which means I got to down a beer. What's up, Pastor? What's up, brother? How you doing? History repeats itself. Indeed it does. Indeed it does. All right, we'll simulate up to June. Now we'll chug the remainder of my beer. Cheers to another beer. Oh, Dallas won the cup? No fucking way Dallas won the cup. There's no way they won the Stanley Cup. All right, we're up to 4. Oh my God. 4 already? Typical Leafs. Can I chug a beer too? If you want to. Imagine McDavid in a Flames jersey. I don't know about that, brother. Wow, Logan Cooley was our best player in the playoffs. 4 goals, 14 points in 12 games. Holloway had 13. McDavid, buddy, what's going on? 4 goals and 10 points in 12 games and was a -4? That's just not. That is just not fucking good enough. I don't know what else to say. Hofer was a complete train wreck. Joseph Wall was solid in the one game that he did start. Although we did not end up winning that hockey game. That's the only negative. Krispy Kreme, thank you, brother, for the $5 super chat. Down one more for repeating history. All right, I got you. Let me just do the remainder of the season wrap-up. Dallas going to go all the way. They will upset Florida. They made their 4th consecutive final, and in a Game 7, the Stars will get the best of them. I don't believe it. The Dallas Stars got over the hump, and they won the Stanley Cup. Unbelievable. Clean sweep for McDavid on all the individual hardware. We got Cale Makar taking home another Norris. Matt Duchene is the Conn Smythe winner. Bob will grab a Vezina, and the Selke will go to Robert Thomas. And absolutely nobody cared. Love that song. Fix the camera. Thank you. Appreciate it. I completely forgot, Chad. I'll probably slip up and make some mistakes considering I am drinking. So I appreciate you guys reminding me. Thank you, boys. All right, I got down another one. Any retired players? Who retired? Anybody good? The hairy mammoth himself, Brent Burns, is out of here. 970 points off 1,500 games. Sam Gagne is retiring. Anisimov, Ryan Ellis. Ryan Ellis was a Nashville Predators legend back in the day. And of course, how can we forget Riley Nash? Low-key thought this was Rick Nash for half a second, but then I remembered. Then I came to my senses. Rick Nash is already retired. What am I saying? All right, down the hatch as we head to the NHL draft. Oh my God. Sugar-free, tastes like shit. Trade Hofer for Dustin Wolf, then trade Wall for Vladar. Brother, I don't think that trade is going to go through. All right, we got to look at our contracts very quick. McDavid. Ooh, fuck, we got to sign McDavid. Fuck, I forgot about that. Oh, no. All right, we can... No, we should... Chat, why do we not sign Connor McDavid? Why do we not do that? He wants an extension, but we don't have the extension dollars to give him that money. Fuck. All right, let's go to the draft. We'll clear some cap space. Don't forget to turn on rotating goalies. Remind me when I'm editing the lines in preseason, please. Right now, I got a lot of other things I got to do. All right, who are we taking? 27th overall. We could go after this Troy Patton guy, sniper. Maybe elite medium potential. NHL ready in 2 years, similar to... How is he a sniper, but similar to Joe Thornton? Fuck it, I'll take him. Top 9. Oh my god, rips in the chat. That's a brutal pick. That is a brutal. Trade Davo for Chug. Yeah. Imagine. Imagine me doing that, brother. Top 4 medium. Let's go to who I have scouted. Elite medium hybrid. Ooh, a lot of goaltenders. This guy's NHL ready in 2 years. Let's go Berglund. Elite medium, 52-year-old netminder. I do gotta make some trades, huh? Let's offer some trades. Because beer is good. Turn on rotating goalies. Yes, I will do that. Dylan Holloway, Gustav Forsling. The fact that we might lose McDavid's kind of crazy. TJ Ginlett didn't even play either. We had Zachary Morin, who we can use as trade bait. Who makes a lot of money on this team? Matt Nyes, Dylan Gunther. Yes, yeah, Jesper Fast is gone, chat. We got a salary cap dump Jesper Fast, so we have enough salary to re-sign Connor McDavid. So we'll give... oh my god, we got to take back a player. We actually have to take back a player from the Anaheim Ducks. Justo Kenobi, I love dealing with the Ducks, dude. You guys always just let me fleece you. You just let me absolutely fleece you. Bye-bye, Davo. Davo's not going anywhere, chat. We're going to bring him back. We're going to bring him back. There we go. So we got rid of that salary. That should free up enough space to sign Davo. And is there any gems available? I'd love to take a gem right now. I'm not going to lie. No gems on the board. All right. Who do I have scouted then? I'm just going to go with who my scouts have scouted. What about this Ovalested guy? Hybrid. It's another goaltender. I don't think we need another goalie, though. Yeah, we don't really need a goalie, huh? What about the centerman? Two-way guy. What is he? Top 6 medium. K-Kid, welcome to the team, bud. I called Matthews sped. Am I wrong? What? Rips in the chat. That guy got banned. He got banned. Pay him 14 mil. I usually get McDavid on a pretty decent contract. I'm not going to lie. McDavid tends to sign to 13.9, 14 mil. Somewhere in that area. I'm not too worried about re-signing him as long as I have the salary cap available. That's probably the only issue, to be honest. All right, we did our year number 2 draft. And now we got to go to the re-sign phase. Zachary Saibu. What about DS, chat? What do y'all know about Danielle Saibu? I once paid McDavid 15 mil. Honestly, was worth it. Oh, it's 100% worth it. Especially in this universe where he's a 99 overall. We're going to get this guy back. He wants a full no movement clause at 14. Oh, he wants 17 mil? We only have 14 to pay. McDavid wants 17? All right, let's free up. Nah, you know what? I think he'll sign for 14. Chat, do you guys think he'll sign for 14? For 7 seasons, 14 by 8? Full no movement clause? He'll get back to me. All right, he's going to get back to me. I'm not worried. Schneider, we got to pay. Uh-oh. Cap trouble. Scott Laughton is gone. Bukestad's gone. Let's advance a day, see if McDavid signs. Have to reject your offer? Oh, no! Chat, this could go real bad real soon here. This could go real bad. We don't have the cap space to sign Connor McDavid. We don't have the... He wants 17.9. That's fucking bonkers, dude. If we could just get rid of one of these contracts, but then we got to go to free agency, and the man is a full UFA. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, this is not going to be good. This is not going to be good. All right, buy out a player. Buy them out. Don't we still, some of that, take up salary cap when we buy out a player? I'm not buying out a player. No, I'm not doing that. What I'm going to do is, though, I'm going to offer Schneider a contract with a full no movement clause. I'm going to lower that AAV. Don't worry, chat. I got a plan. I got a plan to bring back McDavid. 4.5, 4 seasons. Please accept that. And I got a plan. Okay, he accepts. So that leaves us now. How much money? We're going to have to get rid of somebody that makes some money. McDavid wants 17. I don't think we're giving him 17. We only have 11. All right, so we... Ooh, that's going to be tough, huh? That is going to be tough. Trade McDavid for Chug. What if someone pays him 20 mil? Well, then we're fucking cooked. I can't believe nobody reminded me to sign him at the beginning of the season. I can't believe I just released a player. Ooh, I could release a player. You are right. Can't you release players? No, you have to buy them out. You can't just release them. You have to buy them out. Yeah, you have to... Who makes the most money? So Holloway makes 8.4. Holy fuck, dude. What do you think I am? Made of money? Anton Lundell, he's locked up long-term. Gustav Forsling's locked up long-term. Dylan Gunther. Who's taking up all our money? Shouldn't be Hofer or Dennis Hildeby. Berglund, let me sign this guy so he doesn't walk to UFA. The rest of the goaltenders, I'm not that worried about. Release Lawton. Chat, how do you release a player? Let's go. Scott Lawton. Where is he at? Scott Lawton. Release. Oh, you can release the UFAs. Right, release. Cal Yarncroc. Fuck off. There you go. All your contracts are really good. You just have too many? Yeah, maybe I do have too many, huh? Jake McCabe. I definitely want to get... Yeah, McCabe's got to go. McCabe's the guy, the odd man out. We're going to go to free agency, and I guess we're going to have to risk it for the biscuit, essentially. If we lose McDavid, I'm going to lose my mind, dude. McDavid walking to UFA. He doesn't have a lot of organization interest. He wants $18 million, and we can only offer him 11. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Not looking too hot. Let me just drink a little more beer, and... You know what? I'm going to let the liquor do the thinking here, chat. I'm going to let the liquor do the talking. I am the liquor. All right, we're going to go all the way down to the Les Montreal Canadiens. Kachuk once got 100 goals. 100 goals is crazy. Gooley. What about Mikey Anderson makes too much. Jake Sanderson makes way too much. Caden Gooley. No. David Reinbacher we're not going to be able to get. I just want a defenseman. A decent D-man that doesn't make a lot of money. Give me somebody, please. What about this Casey guy? Signed for 2 years. 22 years old. Fits on all of our defensive pairings. There it is. 1-for-1 for Jake McCabe. This might be an issue. We got to re-sign McDavid. He's already walked to UFA. Jake McCabe, goodbye, buddy. Don't care. Don't care. Don't care. Don't care. Pass the note driving later. Dude, I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to bed after this live stream, chat. The liquor's going to knock my ass out. All right, so we got Cooley. Aginla's going to come up. Zachary Morin probably make his debut in a few years. We don't have any bad contracts on our team. I don't know how we don't have enough salary cap. I'll be honest. We gotta move either... You know what? Nicholas Waugh's gotta go. Yeah, Waugh. Fuck off. Waugh's gotta go, chat. Let me get... Take picks. No, I'll take a guy making league minimum. I want a player in return, chat. I don't want to give up something for nothing. Does this guy fit? No. Parasignan does not fit. Ottawa. Trying to look at somebody that doesn't make a lot of money, but is in the 80 range. Robbie Fabry, no thank you. Shafee, chat? He's got top 6. Nah, he's got top 9 exact. No thank you. Trying to look at contract and term here. What about Dellandrea? 1.5, two-way guy. Fuck it. It is sell time here in Toronto. Nicholas Waugh for Dellandrea from the Sharks. They're going to reject my offer? No way. Nicholas Waugh is a primed power forward that will definitely suit your team nicely, San Jose, if you just take these picks, god damn it. There we go. So, we now have 16 mil, which that's still not enough to sign Connor McDavid. Oh my god. We could have got him in like 13, 14, chat. If you guys had reminded me in preseason. If I was reminded in preseason, we would have got that guy on a cheap-ass contract. Domi's making 3.7. Fuck out of here. I am selling on Max Domi. Goodbye. God, this guy is so positive. I hate it. I'm so positive. You are right. Give me a second rounder for Max Domi. Second rounder for Max Domi. Not going to happen. What about a third round pick? They don't have any thirds? What about Dallas Stars a second? Dallas a second? Do I got to add in some picks too? 5th and a 6th into that trade. Domi. There we go. Bang. Beautiful. He wouldn't want an extension right now when you trade him, dog. What do you mean? McDavid? I did not trade Connor. What is with all the accusations, chat? Let's get that off the board right now. The accusations are crazy. All right, we should have enough money now to re-sign my man, Connor McDavid. I'm going to be mad. Real mad if we don't get McDavid back. Full no movement clause. He doesn't even want to sign here. He doesn't want to sign here. Oh, my God. What if I crank that value up a little bit? The money doesn't matter. It's not about the money. It's about sending a message. $18.2 million, 6 seasons with a full no movement clause for Connor McDavid. I don't know if he's going to accept, but I am praying that he does. If he doesn't, honestly, this entire video might indeed be cooked. It might be cooked, chat. If we don't get him back, I don't know what we do. I don't know what we do. Underrated stream, not gonna lie. Appreciate it, buddy. Coaching staff. Let me make sure I don't have to sign a new head coach. I need a new assistant coach? Why do I need a new assistant coach? I just signed one last year. Assistant coach. All right. Let's look at somebody who has a great penalty kill. A penalty kill, that's not bad. I'm willing to bet there's an A+. Yes, there is. Ruzicka. Welcome to the franchise, buddy. Should have licensed. Should have got him at 19 mil. It didn't matter, chat. The interest did not go up. What we should have done is signed him in preseason last year. But of course, I was too busy chugging beers. I was way too busy to make that happen. All right, up to 5 on the night. Not too bad. Please, if we don't get Connor McDavid back, if he signs somewhere else, chat, I'm going to be so sour. I'm going to be so fucking sour. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. We lost McDavid, and he went to the fucking Nashville Predators. I don't believe it. I don't fucking believe it. This team might be cooked. This team might be cooked, chat. Holy fuck. And the remainder free agents that are available are... The remaining free agents that are available are not... The remaining free agents that are available are not very good. So we might be cooked. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, fuck. Oh, I feel like Josh Block right now after 15 beer. Andres Lee. Fuck it. We gotta spend the money somewhere, chat. We cleared up all this cap space. We gotta spend the money somewhere. Eli Tolavainen. What about David Perron? We'll bring in some depth goal scoring. This is cooked. We're chopped, chat. We are absolutely chopped. You should re-sign the player right now, then. What are you talking about, brother? I tried to re-sign him. He went with Nashville. We're going to keep it going, though. We are going to keep it going. Chat, do we sign Stu? No, we have our 2 goaltenders. We don't need Stu. Any D-man available, considering I did get rid of McCabe? Connor Murphy, $3 million. Doesn't really fit. Nick Jensen, do you fit? He fits in our top 4. I'll bring in Nick Jensen. Justo Kenobi. You lost him. Chug another. Yeah, I guess I'll chug another beer. Fuck it. What else am I gonna do? This got really bad real quick, chat. I'm not gonna lie, it's almost like flushing your favorite toy down the drain. This almost is like flushing your favorite toy down the drain. It hurts, man. It really does hurt. Seeing McDavid walk for nothing after trading Matthews, Nylander, I got rid of fucking everybody. Oh boy, we might be a shit team next season. We really might be a bad team. There's not many moves I can make either without selling all my draft picks. Not a lot of moves to make. Holloway's our best player. Forsling's there. Not looking too good. Krispy Kreme, thank you for the 5. Add 1 more. I agree with Justo. Appreciate it, bud. Goalies are fine. Defenseman, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we got our 6D, man. All right, let's sim to next season while I work on these beers, shall we? Yeah, you sold. You should have traded him. I shouldn't have traded him, chat. I should have re-signed him in preseason. I don't know what I was thinking. It's so easy to get him back on honestly a pretty cheap contract in preseasons. The problem was, I don't know what went through my mind. I completely forgot. And then by the time you get to the re-sign phase, the man wants like 18, 19 mil. You try to clear cap space for him, and he doesn't eventually want to sign with you. So it is what it is at the end of the day. Ugh. I got 2 of these bad boys a down. We're not a horrible team, though, chat. We're going to be pretty good. Andres Lee can stay on our third line. That drunken bastard. Matthias Maselli, throw you up here. Dadnoff, Dellandria. Yeah. Oh, my. This team ain't doing too good, chat. Where is, why the fuck would Schneider be scratched? EA Sports, dog. What do you... EA Sports got to be out of their mind, man. Scratching my man, Braden Schneider, our top-line defensive pairing, alongside Gustav Forsling. I don't know what they were thinking. Decor is pretty good. Offensively is where it's going to hurt. We got Nyes, Cooley, Gunther, Holloway. Honestly, Dylan Holloway, you got to go up on that first line. Maybe instead of Matt Nyes. And then we go the playmaker, power forward. Or Dylan Gunther's a sniper. I think we put him up on the top line. Anton Lundell, and it was an 87 overall. We're not a bad team at all, but losing a 99 overall McDavid, of course, is going to hurt this squad. How will we ever rebound? Hofer and Wall between the pipes yet again. All right, so that is our lineup. Fuck, I don't even know what I want to do, chat. I've lost all hope with this team already. I have lost all... You know what? It's good. It creates a little bit of new storylines. If I was sober, if I was dead sober, I don't think I would have made this mistake. So this actually makes franchise mode a little bit more challenging. Put Neighbors in. Is Jake Neighbors not playing? Jake Neighbors is not in the lineup. All right, David Camp. Get the fuck out of here, David Camp. What are you talking about? Jake Neighbors got to go in. Man's a power forward. Man is young. Fuck it. He's going to go up on that third line. Can he play center? 65 faceoffs. Matthias Maselli, 71. Andres Lee centerman alongside Jake Neighbors and Matthias Maselli. See if you can get Marchand. He knows how to win a cup. Pass is not working on contract. He's working on drinking these beers. We got to name a new captain. Fuck it. I'm going to go with Dylan Holloway, I think, as the next captain. Chris Tanev? Hell no. I'll give Gustav Forsling an A, and then Dylan Holloway, you can grab the C. It's got to be an Oiler, right? Has to be an Oiler. Does somebody else needs an A? Logan Cooley. There we go. I'll give it to fucking Logan Cooley, I guess. How you feeling? I'm feeling good. Feeling light. I am... How many drinks deep am I? I am 5 beers deep. Oh, right. I gotta finish this one. I got distracted, chat. My bad. I get a little bit distracted when I start drinking. Hey, thank you, Atlantic Landry, for the 5 roses. I don't know what that means, but I appreciate it, buddy. A little bit new to TikTok, I'm not gonna lie. Matthias Maselli, I'll let him walk. Jake Neighbors and Dalibor Dvorsky. I think I can rip these guys off, chat. Pretty sure I can scam these guys. 2.1 for 2 seasons? Fuck yeah. I'll give you that contract. Dvorsky. Dalibor. He wants 2.4 for 2 seasons. Fuck yeah, I'll give you that contract. And then Joel Hofer I want to bring back. He wants... I'm going to give you a full no movement clause. We're going to go... Oh my god. Oh my god, we can actually get this guy for term. We can get this guy locked up at 4.8. 4.8? 5 seasons? Let's go 4.87. What about 4.9? 4.9, 5 seasons, full no movement clause. Low-key, I'm going to try scamming Joel Hofer. $4.9 million, 5 seasons with a full no movement clause. The man's only 26 years of age. He could be our starter for a very long time. Can TikTok see our chat on YT? No, they're completely oblivious, chat. They cannot see it at all. No. Matthias Maselli, do we have enough? No, trade for asset. I can't even offer him a contract extension. I thought I'd be able to. Please trade Hofer for Wolf or trade Wall for Vladar. Brother, do you think that's really going to win us a Stanley Cup at this point? We lost Connor McDavid, chat. We're cooked. I'm going to be real. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. We're cooked. What is a D looking like? D's not bad. We got Forsling, Schneider, Tanev, Casey, and Ekman Larson. Not the highest of overalls, but they fit well chemistry-wise. They really do. All right, let's simulate another season. Fuck it. Season goals we're going to set right quickly. They're oblivious. They are very much oblivious. Let's go 40 goals for Dylan Holloway. Turn on auto-rotate goalies. Thank you, Justo. Without you, I probably would have forgotten, to be honest. All right, we'll go long-term for Logan Cooley. Stat-based challenge. We'll go apples, considering he's a playmaker. 6 beers chugged. 900,000 more playoff rounds to go. Past to working on drinks. Yes, I got one more to do, chat. Gunther, yes. I'm going to set these season goals, start the season sim, and then I'm going to chug another beer. We'll go stat-based challenge. 50 goals. There we go. Dylan Gunther can score 50. I believe in the man. I wholeheartedly believe in that man. I can't believe we lost Connor McDavid, chat. I'll be honest. That definitely hurts the soul. That hurts the soul a lot. I thought for sure the dude would be a Leaf for a long, long time, but the man chose to go to the Nashville Predators. Are we fucking serious? Trade for Parekh on the Flames? Parekh wouldn't be bad, but I don't think we have the assets to acquire him. That's the only issue. New sub. Chat, if you guys are new here, enjoy the live streams, enjoy the videos. Make sure you hit that sub button and subscribe to the channel. We go live pretty much every single day. And we are on the way to 50K. I promise y'all, I'm not gay. 15 goals, Maselli. Can you do that? I believe in him. I believe in the man. He can do that for sure. All right. So we got our season goals set. I am going to sim to the regular season, and we're going to start year number 2. Damn, if I had known that was going to be our only season with Connor McDavid, it would have been completely different, man. Completely different. I guess the whole purpose of doing this live stream in the format that I'm doing it is that I'm going to be under the influence. I'm not going to be sober, and I might make a mistake here and there, which essentially is what I did with Connor. So we made a mistake, and we're moving forward. Pretty much what we're going to do. Pretty much what we're going to do. All right, let's keep this train rolling. Let's see if this year can be any different for the Toronto Maple Leafs. Regular season about to start. Overwrite the save file. Did I sign Zachary Morin, chat? I don't know if I signed him. I might not have signed him. Let's go in the system. Morin has not been signed. I will offer him a contract. Bang. There you go. He's probably going to play next year or 2 years from now. Why is TJ Ginla? You know what? TJ Ginla's got to come up. What is he doing? TJ got to play. Let the kids play, man. NHL 26 news. On Monday, we're getting a reveal trailer, and they're probably going to do the cover. So Monday, we'll go live for the trailer reveal, chat. Make sure you join the channel, YT Pasta on the red platform. TikTok doesn't like me saying the YT name, but that's all good. David Camp, let's swap you. There we go. Rick is on the cover, chat. Put it in the chat right now. Who is getting the NHL 26 cover? In your opinion, who is getting on the cover? All right, Perron, Dadonov. How long's Dadonov signed for? 1 point. Fuck Dadonov. Get him out of here. Let me throw in Ginla's son. He's got Iggy DNA. He can play in that fourth line with Dellandrea and David Perron. Predictions for cover player. I think Bedard or Nathan McKinnon. One of the two. Either Connor Bedard or Nathan McKinnon. I played Be a Pro with Chug and got 185 points. Damn. Who do I think is going to be in the cover? Makar. Oh my god. Bedard or Nathan McKinnon. Those are my picks. Let's him up to December 1st. Wild take, Hellebuck for the cover. If Connor Hellebuck is on the cover, I'm not buying the game. I'm not buying the fucking game, chat. If he is on the cover, it ain't happening. Hey, thank you, James Fisher, for becoming a member of the channel. W's in the chat.
Ho, ho, ho.
Beautiful. Welcome, brother. All right, I got to down this drink. Oh, before I go any further, we are actually 4-5-2. Uh-oh. Things ain't looking too great, chat. Things are not looking too great. It should be dry, but probably won't be. I don't think they put Leon on the cover either, to be honest. I don't think Draisaitl gets the cover. You didn't turn on goalie rotation, did you? Oh, Justo, you know me well. You know me very well, brother. I did not. You are correct. This is what a few beers does to me, chat. All right, we'll auto-rotate goalies back on. Love the content, brother. Keep it up. Appreciate it, dude. We will not be stopping until I drop dead. All right, let's continue to simulate. Hearing it's going to be Matthews again. If it's Matthews again, I boycott. I will boycott the fucking game. Celebrini would be hilarious, the one on the cover. I don't think it'd be that funny. I wouldn't mind, if they do like a Young Guns cover with like Bedard and Celebrini, that would not be bad at all. Put Mac and Connor on there. Pretty decent. All right. 7 down the hatch. We've all caught up. And the Leafs are a winning hockey team. For now, at least. Lane Hudson. Lane Hudson is not even sniffing the cover, dude. Are we for real? Lane Hudson? I don't think he gets the cover. I believe Bedard will be on the cover. Pasternak on the cover. I don't think they put Past on there. I feel like McKinnon might be the best choice. Canadian player on an American-born team. Had good back-to-back seasons, putting up a boatload of points. His popularity has skyrocketed. It's either that or they go with the young guy in Bedard and just try to get all the young kids to buy the hockey game, right? Because, like, everybody knows, all the young kids now, they know who Bedard is. They know who McKinnon is, obviously, too, but Bedard already is one of the most popular players in the league. Roger and Lightning McQueen on the cover. I feel like you might be disappointed, Justo. I feel like you might be disappointed. I could see Barkov. I don't feel like it's going to be Barkov, chat. I guess we'll find out Monday. Come to past this channel on YT, the red platform. Will be live when the NHL reveal drops. We're going to go live for it. We will react to it together. And we're going to have a fun time doing so. I'm going to be honest. I'm not that mad at losing McDavid. We're having a damn good regular season. If we had him on the roster, I feel like maybe we could be a Stanley Cup contender. But obviously right now we're just not that. Like that's not us. Unfortunately, not a Stanley Cup contender. Although we could sneak into the postseason, and once you get to the playoffs, you never know what happens. You truly never know what will happen. Love to see Marchand get on the cover. I don't see Brad Marchand getting on the cover though. That's the issue. That is the issue I see with that. I don't think he's going to do it. Do not think so. You're going to drink about 300 bottles after losing the first and second round? I guess we'll find out. Fortunately, Mac lost his time for the cover. Kale took that chance. Too many young ones coming now. You think? I think there's probably not a better opportunity than right now to put Nathan McKinnon on the cover. I don't think he's ever been better as a hockey player and more popular either. This is probably like the prime time. Jesper Wallstedt is a 90 with elite medium potential and 24 years of age. The problem is the man needs a contract. Nah, we got Joel Hofer. He's our guy for the long run. All these guys, I don't think. Yeah, I'm not really too bought into buying any of these guys, chat, right now. Well, you're still kicking ass. We're kicking ass and we're taking names. Best way possible. 40, 20, and 4 record. We are right now sitting second in our division. So hopefully we're a playoff team. That is fair. If not this year, next. Probably won't be on the cover, although I would love it being. That's my prediction. Either Nate or Bedard. One of the two. They should make a cover for each team. Oh, that's crazy. 32 covers would be insane. Why not? Honestly, chat, why not Wayne Gretzky? Why not put Gretzky on the cover? Let's get a Legends cover on the go. Gretzky, Lemieux, and Bobby Orr, the real big three. Put them all on the cover together. Let's do that. I know they had like a Was it NHL 13 or 14? I think it might have been 13. They had like a Legends edition where Wayne Gretzky was on the cover. But why not just have him on the cover for the game? Thank you for the rose, Ryan. I appreciate it, brother. Don't know what it does, but I appreciate it very much. I agree they should. The big three, the real big three. Sam Bennett on the cover. I don't think Sam Bennett gets on the cover. I'll be real. I will be real. We set out to make the playoffs. Blah, blah, blah. Craig Berube, don't give a fuck. Let's just see how we did. So we clinched. Oh, chat, we clinched. We lost McDavid in the offseason for absolutely jack shit. And we still clinched. Even drunk, I'm a great GM. Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. I don't believe it. Justo, you are drunk, I can tell. How can you tell on text? Dry on NHL 26 cover would be tough. I'd love to see it. I don't know. I don't really feel like Leon's going to get on the cover. If they were going to put an Edmonton Oiler on the cover, I feel like it'd be McDavid. Don't think it would be Leon Draisaitl, but you never know. Maybe. Who knows? Screw Connor McDavid and screw the Toronto Maple Leafs. Even drunk, I'm a good general manager. 51, 26, and 5. Second in our division again, only behind the Panthers. Dear God, can we just relocate this fucking team already? Ready to be done with them. Carolina's going to win the President's Trophy with 58 wins. Florida was not far behind them, and we were the third best team in the entire NHL with losing a 99 overall player, the best player in the game. We lost him in free agency for nothing, and we're still a top 3 team. So, McDavid, you re-sign here, buddy. You're probably going to win the Stanley Cup. Instead, we're going to have to go down the list, and he ended up signing with a team that did not even make the postseason as Nashville. Instead, McDavid's going to be stuck on mid in the Nashville Predators. 45, 30, and 7. I literally cannot stop burping. Dylan Guenther was our best forward, 31 goals, 92 points. We got Logan Cooley putting up a point per game at 82 and 82. Matt Nyes, oh my God, Matt Nyes had 44 goals. Finally coming into his own as a goal scorer. Dylan Holloway took a massive step back despite the fact that he is a 93 overall. Rest of our forward core definitely chipped in, and then between the pipes, we got Hofer, who put up a 908, and Wall, despite being the backup, the man was good. 13 wins, 4 losses, 1 shutout with a 920 save percentage. I'm not going to complain about that. I will not complain about that. Leon Draisaitl will lead the NHL in scoring, 120 points. And we got William Nylander now on the Utah Hockey Club, putting up 61 goals. Oh, that trade's definitely going to bite me in the ass, isn't it? It feels like every trade I make at this point is going to bite me in the ass. Rematch of last season against the Lightning in the very first round. Not mad at it at all. Not mad at it at all. I should make a video where you have the best players on one team and you want to try to be the worst team in the league. How does that make sense? If I have the best players on the same team, they're going to win a lot of hockey games. McKenna second in scoring. Yeah, Gavin McKenna gets pretty good pretty quickly, huh? I heard that sound effect, laddie. No, you didn't. You didn't hear shit. They still got Gensel, Point, and Kucherov. Borkstrand with Sorelli and Brandon Hagel. Top 6 is good. Bottom 6, I mean, I'm not even going to lie to y'all. I think they have a better hockey team, top to bottom, probably than us. They have better top-end talent. They get a better goaltender, better best player, better forward core. They're just better overall. But what we have that they don't have is GM Pasta and all his beers. That's probably the only thing that we can rely on at this point. All right, I'm going to overwrite the save file just in case. I've had a lot of games crash in the last week or so. So fuck that. Let's start simulating. I also heard the sound effect. You ain't beating the allegations. What allegations? I'm a little bit confused on the allegations that I would be beating. Don't understand it. Is what it is. Stay off him. Stay off his ass, bro. All right, we end up splitting the first 2 games. Can the next 2 go our way, please? I would love if they could go our way. Hour and a half in, getting done at 2 seasons. Not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. We get a 2-2 split. Can we go up 3-2? Please win, 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 win. Fuck. All right, I'm changing my lineup. Changing the lineup. It is what it is. You are not innocent, bro. You played the bluff sound effect. I have no idea what you're talking about. Gooley's got 3 points. Dylan Holloway's been our best forward. Anton Lundell. What about Matt Nyes? Matt Nyes got 5 goals. Fuck off, Dylan Gunther. Considering the fact we're down 3-1 in the series, we got to make some changes. Gunther's done fuck all, so he's going down on the second line. Matt Nyes got 5 goals, the absolute beauty that he is. We'll play alongside Dylan Cooley and Dylan Holloway. Third line, I'm probably going to leave the same. Andres Lee's got 2 goals. Maybe we throw him up there instead of Dalibor Dvorsky and hope the offense sticks. Defensively, not going to make a single change. And Joel Hofer, 902 save percentage. Joseph Wall is going between the pipes. All right, we're going to see what we can do. We are going to see what we can do. Did I say we were down 3-1? I meant 3-2. Regardless, Game 6 in Tampa Bay, entering the third period, we're down by 1. It was a 2-0 lead at one point. Thankfully, Lundell, Gunther, Dellandrea, and we got Daniel Sprong. No, not Daniel Sprong. We are down by 1, entering the third. Shots are pretty even. The score, I mean, almost is exact. Are we going to be a first-round exit yet again? I mean, we did lose McDavid in the offseason. Probably my biggest mistake as a general manager in NHL 25. 5 minutes to go in the third period. It is clutch time now. No, Brandon Hagel, late stages of the third. And that will do it. We are a first round exit yet again. I don't believe it. I don't fucking believe it. All right, chat. Down the hatch it goes. Rank number, what number are we on now? We're on number 7, number 8. This is brutal. I thought I'd win a cup, man. You know what? The liquor, I'm going to be honest, it thinks for itself. Sometimes you just got to let the liquor think, Randy. And when you do that, anything is possible. Anything is possible, chat. Yeah, Chug, I gotta, yeah. All right. Back to the drawing board, eh? Back to the Florida. Oh my God. If I see the Florida Panthers win one more Stanley Cup, I'm going to lose my fucking mind. If I see the Florida Panthers win one more Stanley Cup, especially against my Edmonton Oilers, I'm going to blow a fucking fuse. Swear to God. I don't understand it. I don't. Stop doing the bluff sound effect. You did it twice and you ain't beating the out. Brother, shut the fuck up. I mean, Matt Nyes was our best forward, so if that's going to be the case, we're probably not going to go that far. I mean, missing McDavid. That hurts a lot, dude. I can't believe I messed up that badly. Both of our goaltenders were not very good, and GM Drunk Pasta is never beating the allegations of being a raging alcoholic. Yeah, there's no way I'm getting by that, eh? Gotta liquor before you sicker? Huh? You gotta let the liquor do the thinking. Your mom's a hoe is going to win the Ted Lindsay and the Hart Trophy. We got Art Ross, the Leon. Willie will win the Maurice Richard. Makar is going to take home the Norris. Sam Reinhart, the Conn Smythe. Igor is going to take home his second Vezina. And Crosby, for the first time in his career, is not a little bitch. My bad, Sid. Did not mean to do that to you, buddy. All right. So we're going to sim to the NHL draft, and we're going to try to open another beer. You just won another beer! View retired players? Any bums available? Damn, Blake Wheeler retired. No way, dog. Respectfully, I don't think anybody fucking cares. I'm gonna be a mean, drunken bastard now, chat. That's what I gotta be. If it's gotta be done, it's gotta be done, chat. Columbus just went for 13-3. What the fuck? I agree. You didn't even say fuck, but I added in there for special effects. I agree. Blake for Wheeler? Fuck Blake Wheeler. Dude retired like a bitch. Imagine retiring from the NHL. That's crazy, dog. All right, we're at the NHL draft. We picked number 27. I think this is the Luke Yonkman draft, Chad, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, fuck. Do we go all... I think we go all in. I think we go all in and try to get Luke Yonkman. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to try to grab him. Either him or Landon DuPont. One of the Blackhawks are not going to move off that, huh? Oh, what do I give up, though, chat? What do I give up? First round pick. 2 first already off the bat. That's got to go. Holloway's got 2 years left. I'm probably not going to be able to afford him. Logan Cooley's got 2. Do we move off Dylan Holloway, ladies and gentlemen? I think we do. Chicago would have more than 50 skaters in the org. Fuck off with your bullshit. Provorov, do I want to take? Provorov makes $9 million. 9 mil. Don't mind me. This is just a drunk GM making drunk GM trades. We got Holloway and 2 firsts for Chicago's first overall pick. I know Holloway's a big ask. The dude was a 91 overall, only putting up like 70 points in the regular season. But instead, now, we will have the honors of drafting a franchise-high playmaker in the form of Luke Yonkman. 90 overall and a franchise-high potential. W's in the chat. Don't care. The liquor has got the best of me, and it's doing the thinking now. I'm not in control anymore, chat. The liquor is. All right, who else can we get? Elite low, top 6 medium. Top 6 medium. Why do I fucking care? Do I care? Gem? I'll take the fucking gem. Fuck it. Top 4 low. That's not a gem. That don't sound like a gem to me. That sounds like a fucking bomb, lad. It's a bomb of a thing. A fucking bomb. Elite medium offensive D-man. Dude, my scouts. Who have I hired here? I really want to know. I really want to know, chat. I would love to know what scouts that I ended up hiring here in NHL 25. Did I get these guys off the streets? Did I hire them in front of a fucking Tim Hortons? These guys are bums. They don't do anything for me. They don't scout. They don't let me know what any of these players' overalls or potential are going to be. These scouts are inherently absolutely useless. Fuck these guys, man. Elite low. This guy's going to be like top 4 medium, maybe. 7th defenseman. Get me out of here before I rage quit. Get me out of here. Sorry, pass to the stream isn't ending in 5 years. Buddy, listen. You got to trust the process. Ted Bundy is so gorgeous. Yeah, that's what all the fucking girls thought back in the 60s, too, and they winded up dead. Don't fall into that trap. It's like a spider's web. There ain't no coming back from it. That was his thing. His little charm and his good looks. Then he fucking murdered you in cold blood, and all of a sudden, you're a dead man. Or a dead woman. My bad. All right, so Luke Yonkman's going to sign. Matthias Maselli, are you a bum? Do you want to re-sign with the team, bud? El Tapas's fraud scouts, worst waste of money. Exactly. He wants 6. This dude puts up like 30, 40 points a season. And the man wants to be paid a lot of money. All right, Matthias, I'll sign you. Not at that fucking AAV, though. We are going to lower this man a little bit down. Low-key, the whole lone goal of this video is to try to scam my players. Low ball offer, 5.3, 5 seasons, NMC in there for Matthias Maselli. Sign it or you get the absolute fucking boot. What makes you think that? Just kind of person. Bella would definitely fall for that. Yeah, Bella don't got a brain cell in her body. Casey, no. That's all good. Dennis Hildeby, you can take a hike, make like a tree, and fuck off. We'll sign this guy so he's not a UFA. Berglund. fuck it. I'll sign him, sure. Whatever. Accept my offer. We have a lot of cap space, chat, so there is a potential opportunity that we get a big name free agent. We make a splash. We go after one of the big fishies. One of the big fishes in the sea. Did that just say he rejected my offer? Fuck him, man. Respectfully, fuck him. Respectfully, fuck Matthias Maselli for rejecting my offer. Who does this man think he is? Who does this guy think he is? I don't get it, Maselli. You think you're some big name free agent. Fuck off. You shall go take a hike, lad. Yeah. Fucking right, laddie. Your sticks don't even touch on the ground, laddie. Now let's get you down a little bit here, Matthias Maselli. How low can we go? All right, let's go 5.525. 5 seasons. Bang. Drunk pasta is fun pasta. Indeed it is. Basically, once you get drunk, you stop caring about things. Like, I don't care what I say. It's going to be F-bomb city here in real soon. For this video, I'm probably going to have to put, like, not an age restriction on it, but a message at the beginning of the video. Just saying that beware of, language. Quinn Hughes. This is the guy that I was saving out for. This is the guy, chat. 18. You know what? You know what? I believe everything works out the way it should be. Quinn Hughes is a unrestricted free agent. The man wants $18 million for 7 seasons. Can you come to the Mecca and play for the Toronto Maple Leafs? We'll see. I guess we shall see, chat. Let's see you drive now. Brother, I can probably barely even walk, let alone drive. Oh my god. Oh my god. EA, bro, you gotta make these a little bit more realistic. In what world is Quinn Hughes choosing the New York Islanders over the fucking Toronto Maple Leafs? I don't get it. I don't fucking get it. Alright, we got money to spend. Here comes the money! Let's spend some money, chat. Matt Zuccarello, welcome to the team, you bone-legged fucking old hag. $4 million 1 season. Accept my offer or get the boot. Evander Kane. You want to join the roster. No movement clause. 2 years. Take the penny changer. Fuck off. 2.4. Any goalies available? Chat, do we go after Stu? No, we got our 2 goaltenders. Jamie Benn. Fuck, we're not going to win a Stanley Cup, chat. We got to get a big name fish. We got to get a big name player. Let me see what I can do here. Let me see if I can cook. If I can potentially get a trade here. Yonkman's going to be solid. Forsling, Cooley, nice. Cooley's... Oh my god, Cooley's going to be an unrestricted free agent. Do we trade Logan Cooley, chat? We got Luke Yonkman as our number 1 center. We might not need this fuck anymore. Hold up. Give me a bona fide goal scorer. Give me a sniper. Give me a fucking sniper. Thompson? TNT? Power forward? He doesn't fit, though. That's the only thing. Morgan Frost? No thank you. Aho can suck a fucking dick. Holloway? F off. Kirill Marchenko? No. Rope Hintz? Hell no. I'd rather fucking drink bleach. Matt Savoy? Dog. How did Matt Savoy get medium franchise? What? How does that even make sense? The Oilers are... They're a goddamn wagon, dude. They are a goddamn wagon. Gav McKenna's already a 93 overall. Yo, past I'm playing hockey. What trick should I do? The trick of beating the goaltender and scoring. Yo, past, it's me, Connor, from a long time ago. What's up, dude? How you doing? TikTok is falling off a little bit, but we're fine. That's all good. We're gonna start going live more frequently on TikTok, trying to bring in more viewers on the red platform that is YT. Subscribe to the channel, help your boy out a little bit as I search for yet again another player. Honestly, Tage Thompson is probably my guy, or Rutger McGroarty. Power forward, fits on our 4th forward line. He signed for 4 seasons. I mean, do we take Rutger, chat, over TNT? 1 for 1. It's a lot of trade value. Can I drive your car? Bella, you probably couldn't even touch the pedals, girl. What are you talking about driving? We'll get Wozniak in the trade, too. Logan Cooley has basically been replaced by Luke Yonkman, so we're getting rid of him, bringing back Rutger McGroarty and Wozniak in the process, and consider that a done deal by the Pittsburgh Penguins. They don't give a fucking bollocks, mate. They don't give a bollocks. McGroarty can be our second-line center now. I know he can produce. I know he can play. And Logan Cooley, respectfully, make like a tree and fuck off. Could not chat in the live on YT anymore, so I came here. What's up, dude? How you doing? Next year we're gonna have to bring Casey. What about Morin? Is he ready to play? He's only a 72, dude. He's still a ways away from playing in the NHL. A ways away. We'll sign this kid guy, though. I'll sign him. Fuck it. You're about to drink at least 1,000 beers? Don't think so. I disagree. 1,000%. We need an assistant. Yeah, we need an assistant head coach. Fuck. Ha! I don't understand. Did I not just sign an assistant head coach for like 5 years? Was that not a thing? I believe that was a thing, chat. We're looking for a guy that has an A+ in penalty kill. That's what we're looking for. A- is not good enough. A+. Somebody's got to have an A+. One of these guys has to have an A+. There's no way they don't. C, C-. Really? None of these? There it is. There it is. Curry. Steph Curry with a shot, boy. I think Lee Finn is gone. Long gone. Lee Finn was in the stream earlier, but I don't really remember. I'll be honest. I was trying to lock into the live stream. I had a lot of trades I had to do. Honestly, I think Lee Finn left after I traded Matthews. That was probably where he drew the line, eh? Probably where he drew the line. All right, so let's... do we want to sign any free agents? I mean, we have money. We have a shit ton of cap space. Jonathan Drouin, add him to the roster. Fuck it. 2 years, give him an NMC. $5 million. Fuck it. We got money to spend. Why not? Joined from my post, and then he left right away. What does that even mean? So we've got 2,500 likes on TikTok. I got gifted roses as well. I appreciate it, boys. Thank you very much. We're going to be going live a lot more on TikTok now that I finally got back to it. Matt. Oh, nice. Not only did I lose Connor McDavid to the Predators, but also Matt Zuccarello. That just breaks my heart, dude. Just fucking breaks my heart. Oh, we can't get anybody. Can't get anybody good, eh? Will Cooley. Nah, fuck that. We're just gonna have to wait, I guess. We didn't get Quinn Hughes. We didn't get anybody. Did not get anybody. I want to drive in real life. I would hit a tree. How is that you accomplishing anything? I don't understand. Chat, is the live stream good? I feel like the live stream's cutting out. Is that okay? Are we good? Type 1 in the chat if we're still live. 1's in the chat if we are still indeed live. I think we should be good. Julian's the only person who can tell. We can tell who they are by the way they text. Yep. All right, so Yonkman, you're going up on that top line. Lundell's a 90 already? Okay, we'll go Gunther, Yonkman, and Nyes. Delabor with Ruchter and Lundell. That's okay. TJ Ginla with Kane. Yep. I'm not mad at this lineup, chat. I'm not mad at this lineup. Sorry, David Perron. You're old, you're slow, and you're overweight. You're not playing. Just joined. Loving this already. Appreciate it, buddy. A lot more where that came from. We go live damn near every day. Casey, can you go up? Beautiful. Casey can go up. Let's do our power play. Yonkman, McGroarty, Nyes, Gunther, blah, blah, blah. That's all good. Lundell, you're going to slot in here. Dalibor can take a fucking hike. We'll throw Luke Yon... No, that's not what I wanted, EA. I did not want Rutger McGroarty there. Did not want him there. Casey is going to be your D-man. Fuck that. Can we go like Gustav Forsling, maybe? Forsling, throw him there. And Tej, I'm sorry, brother. You're not getting any power play time. Ruchter, McGroarty. Bang, throw him in there. Is Ruchter on the first? He is. Dellandrea, Yonkman. That's all good. Yeah, we're fine. I think we're good. I think our lineup is set. Low-key, we honestly rebounded very well with Luke Yonkman, now 18 years of age, 90 overall. He's basically our Connor McDavid. Nyes and Gunther on that top line with him. We got Lundell, McGroarty, Delabor, Dvorsky, Kane, Aginla, Maselli. We got Neighbors alongside Dellandrea and Wozniak. Probably a better roster than we had last year. Defensively, we're also pretty much the same. Forsling, Schneider, Casey, Ekman Larson, Tanev, and Jensen. And then between the pipes, we have Joel Hofer and Sir Joseph Wall. Both of which, honestly, do not tickle my pickle. If you know, you know. Alright, so set some season goals, extend some contracts, and move forward with our life. Yonkman's got to be the first guy that I choose here. I need him to win the Calder. If I can get Luke Yonkman to win the Calder trophy, that would be beautiful. Calder, bang, there it is. Better likelihood. Has to try to save this bum of a team. I am trying to. I definitely fucked up letting Connor McDavid go. But it is what it is, chat. It is what it is. Wall is a bastard. Get Jake Ottinger. Why did you go... Fuck, why did I go short term, dude? Let's go 20 goals in the first half of the season. We'll try that out. We'll see if it ends up working. Luke Yonkman, Gustav Forsling, no. Ruchter McGroarty. That's a young guy that needs a long-term goal. We'll go long-term, stat-based challenge. 40 goals. I think he's going to be a 40-goal scorer. I believe in the man. I wholeheartedly believe in that guy. Anton Lundell. Let's get him locked up as well. Long-term, stat-based challenge. Let's go 40 apples. Beautiful. Chat, are we still live? Type 1 in the chat if we're live. I don't know if we're crashing out. What year is in the sim? We are heading into the 27-28 regular season. So, year number 3? We're 2 years in. 2 years in, yeah. Long term. I've gotten Hofer up to a 91 overall. Really? Up to a 91 is kind of crazy. Stat-based challenge for Dylan Gunther. 50 goals. 1-1-1. Okay, my MacBook is just tweaking. I think, chat... The MacBook, honestly, might be on its last legs. I've had it since 2020. It barely even runs anymore, I'll be honest. And sometimes, when it freezes, I fear that the live stream has frozen. So, that's why I gotta double check with you guys. There's a move called Run, and they are in wheelchairs and they can't run. Done your challenge, drunk pasta? I'm not done with my challenge, no way. We're winning a fucking cup here in Toronto. Mark my words. Mark my words. Alright, anybody need to extend? Casey, yes, I do want to bring Casey back. Let's go full no movement clause and we can lower his AAV. We'll get him for 4 years at, honestly, a pretty low value. Let's go 4.2, 4 seasons with a full no movement clause. Joseph Wall is an unrestricted free agent. And, oh my god. You want to come back for a season? I'll give you peanuts. Damn, this Joseph Wall guy must be set. The man only wants 1.5 for 1 year with a full no movement clause. I will gladly give you that contract. Absolutely gladly. Alright, so let me overwrite the save file and head into year number 3. Give the MacBook steroids. The MacBook is cooked, respectfully. I will be right back. I gotta go grill up my hamburger. Bro's having a hamburger without me? That's crazy, dog. All right, let's set a season goal. Let's make the final. That should be our goal, honestly. It's cup or bust. And let's go. Honestly, let's go conditioning. Speed, endurance. Binge drinking for men. Consuming 5 or more drinks within 2 hours is considered binge drinking. For women, it means consuming 4 or more drinks within 2 hours. Well, typically, women are smaller and way less than men. So obviously, it's going to take less to get them drunk. A lot of it does come down to your size, chat. Like, if you're a big guy, it's gonna take you more drinks to get you drunk. But if you're like 5'5", 130 pounds, you could have 4 of them bitches and be on your ass, essentially. Or if you don't eat during the day and then you start to consume alcohol, boy, do you ever get drunk pretty quickly. It happens instantly. 1 or 2 drinks and you're gone. It's all a matter of situation. All right, let's go up to Christmas. Favorite time of the year. Bella, Sibiu. Indeed. All right, we're trying here, chat. That's an immediate hangover? What's an immediate hangover? I'll be honest, chat. You want the cure to a hangover? All you need to do is down a bottle or 2 of water before you go to bed. If you do that, the hangover's not gonna do anything. There have been nights where I've gotten pretty fucking loaded and I just had a bottle or 2 of water, and all of a sudden you go to bed, you wake up, and you feel fine. As a Leaf fan, you'll be here until 2075 in real life. We'll see. We'll see how long this lasts. I'm having fun. You guys are having fun. We're all just having fun, eh? Welcome to Drinking Advice from Pasta. Exactly. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Now, I'm just praying that we actually have a good regular season. Right now, we're 13-7-4, not too shabby. But again, this has been a roller coaster of a general manager mode. Now, adding the drinking aspect to it definitely makes it a little more challenging. So, me being drunk, if I was sober, let me just say this. If I was sober, let me just say this. If I was sober, I would not have lost Connor McDavid for absolutely nothing. So, it does add a little bit of a twist. Makes it a little bit harder. And that is pretty much the entire purpose of doing this drinking stream while trying to rebuild a team. My voice sounds so cooked. Yeah, when I get drunk, I don't know what happens, but my voice gets a little bit higher pitched. A little bit higher pitched. And the speech definitely goes to shit, I'm not gonna lie. You lost McDavid, yep. Traded Matthews for McDavid and fucking lost him. It is what it is. What are you gonna do? As Tony Soprano said many, many times, what are you gonna do? Water and Tylenol before bed, it's magic. That too. Now, I wouldn't take any Tylenol, but I'd have a shit ton of water. Whenever I drink, chat, I always have a shit ton of water before bed, and I never get hungover. Literally, like, I can't remember the last time I was hungover. It had to have been at least like 5 years. Since like 2020 was like the last time I got hungover. Will this be going in a YouTube video? Yes, it will. It'll be an entire YouTube video on its own once we complete it. Right now, though, we're trying to win a Stanley Cup. Trade Matthews for McDavid, and you can't keep McDavid. LGM. Well, guess what, Leaf fan? You don't know puck, so fuck off. NPK. No puck knowledge by Julian. Where'd you even get a video idea like this? I drink. I have fun. And I thought, why not combine a GM series with a drinking challenge on a Saturday night to where every season I lose, I chug a beer. And of course, I'll be drinking on par with it. At this point, I don't know whose cock I gotta suck to win a Stanley Cup, but it's gotta get done. 31-20-6, not a bad record at all, but obviously not at the top of the NHL. The Leafs right now, they're stuck in purgatory, man. Stuck in mid. We lost McDavid. That one hurts my soul. It hurts me to the core. But again, we rebounded. We got Luke Yonkman. He's probably going to be like a 96, 97 overall in 2 to 3 seasons. We should be fine. We should theoretically be okay. This is a fun video. You should have turned off the cap. That defeats the entire purpose. Yo, go live on Twitch more. Just go to Twitch. Fuck Twitch. I am not going live on Twitch. Not at all. Twitch is not a platform that I fuck with. They run way too many ads, first off. Second off, I don't even like Twitch to begin with. So, fuck Twitch. We'll stay on TikTok and the red platform. Dustin Wolf, buddy, do you want to come? Oh my god, he's 94 overall! The man's a 94. I don't think we can get him, chat. Don't think we can get him. Devon Taves, though. He's 34. That leads him up till he's 37. I don't know. That's a lot of money for Devon Taves. A lot of money for Devon Taves. Do we go after anybody here, chat? I don't know if we go after anybody. Spencer Knight, fuck off. Pesci, no. Toffoli. How did I would love to know the man that gave Tyler Toffoli a $7.2 million deal at age 35. I don't understand it. Thomas Chabot's making decent money. You have the no puck knowledge rule in Discord too, buddy. Doesn't mean I have no puck knowledge. Leaf fan, you theoretically and realistically have no puck knowledge. You don't have puck knowledge, buddy. It's NPK. It's NPK for a reason. Chinikov, who gave Chinikov $7 million? These contracts are... Fuck these contracts. I'm not playing any of these. How explain? Dude, oh, Leaf fan, you're a walking headache, dude. I'm not explaining. You have no puck knowledge because you don't know a lot about puck. Heavily biased. And you are heavily delusional. Hey, thank you very much for the rose. Was that a rose on TikTok? I don't even know what that was, dude. I gotta get familiar. I gotta get familiar with what goes on in TikTok. Imagine $1,000 dono. I think the most we got was like $900 by Aiden. Aiden dono like 800 or 900, something like that. Give me a long message in DMs and Discord. Brother, I'm not giving you a long message in Discord. What? I'm not wasting my time. Leaf fan, it's not a bad thing to have NPK. You can still love the sport and have no puck knowledge. It's a thing. It is a thing. Thank you very much to Sports Stats 6590 for becoming a member. W's in the chat.
Ho, ho, ho.
Am I from Canada? I am from Canada indeed, yes. I'm Canadian, eh? I want an explanation how I don't know puck. I'll give you a simple one. You literally, realistically, this is not a joke. You believe the Leafs have never lost a playoff series, they only beat themselves. In the entire Matthews era, you think you should have won every playoff series, and in turn, you didn't get beat by the better team, you lost to themselves. Or you lost to yourself. I know the rules of hockey. Everybody knows the rules of hockey, bud. What are you talking about? How do you follow a sport and not know the rules? That's like the first thing you learn about a sport. You gotta learn the rules before you learn anything else. Come on now, brother. It's okay to have NPK. Doesn't mean you're a lesser human being. It's only a sport at the end of the day. But truth is truth. NPK. 47, 28, and 7 would be our record. We actually fall a little bit compared to last season. We only had 101 points. We got Tampa Bay in the first round for the third consecutive season, which obviously I do not like. As the Florida Panthers, they are just straight up too good. Can we relocate them? Holy shit, chat. I think my computer just froze. Can we somehow relocate the Florida Panthers 62, 19, and 1? We got the Leafs going pretty well at 47, 28, and 7, 101 points. And third in the season, third consecutive season, I should say, is the Tampa Bay Lightning in round number 1. Low-key chat, I don't know what's going on. I think my computer's running at too high right now. It's a little bit too high. Let me close this. My Stream Deck just completely stopped working. Why is my Stream Deck not working? Change the camera. The shop is crashing. Past is shutting down. Chat, are we live? Are we in and out right now? I don't know why my computer cannot handle it. This is only 3% on OBS. Leafs should have won every series they've had in the Matthews era. See, that's what I mean, Leaf fan. That's what I mean. You got no puck knowledge. You do not know the sport of hockey. You can't judge talent. You can't judge a hockey team. It is what it is. Yes, we're live. Okay, good. We're live. I don't know why my Stream Deck's not responding. Luke Yonkman, quite literally, probably had the greatest rookie season of all time. 52 goals, 123 points. Dylan Gunther only had 19 goals, but 79. Lundell was decent. Like, we clearly don't have the offense anymore without McDavid. Joel Hofer's not bad, though. 907 save percentage, 3 shutouts, 36 wins. I'm not really going to complain about that. We should have beaten Boston every time. That's what Dude, this is what I mean, Leaf fan. This is what I'm referring to, brother. You don't know puck. You're delusional, and you're very biased. Draisaitl at 32 years of age is going to have 140 points, and Braden Point's going to have a 62-goal season. Explain to me in what world? Because I know it's not Earth. Never change, Leaf fans. Stay delusional. They're incredibly delusional, but Julian himself is probably the most delusional of them all. And there we go. Yet again, third consecutive season. We got the Lightning in the third consecutive season of facing the Lightning in the very first round. It is what it is. Every series against Boston, we had the lead at one point. Tell me how we shouldn't have won because you choked it away. Just because you have the lead doesn't mean you win the series, Leaf fan. Something called heart, determination, and that is two things that the Leafs do not have. Like, shoulda, coulda, woulda, dude. If my aunt had balls, she would be my uncle. Like, fuck off. This is where you infuriate me, Julian. When you say stupid shit like this, and you still believe it, that the Leafs should have won every playoff series in the Matthews era. That's how fucking delusional you are. It's crazy, dog. You lost. You lost because you can't close out the series. You lost because your best guys do not show up when they need them the most. You lost because your best player is the biggest pussy in the entire NHL. You lost. Get over it. You lost to the better team. You don't lose consecutive playoff series without not being the better team. Or not being the inferior team, I should say. Like, that is the most delusional, nonsensical, no puck knowledge take I've ever heard in my entire life. As that the Leafs have never lost a single series. They beat themselves. Shut the fuck up. Game 6, down 3-2 in the series. A very familiar place that we've been here many, many times before. And I mean, I don't really feel like at this point to down another drink. So please, Toronto, can we force a Game 7 and move on to the second round, please? We got a 1-1 tie entering the third. Shots, I mean, we're heavily out shooting them. But again, Brandon Hagel will take the lead for the Lightning. Joel Hofer is just not getting it done between the pipes right now. What is it going to take? What is it going to take? Montreal's not a better team than us, and yet they still beat you. So what does that say about your hockey team, Leaf fan? It's best of 4. If you're the better team, why couldn't you win 4 games compared to Montreal's 3? Why couldn't you do that if you're the better team? Because, let me break some news for you. You weren't the fucking better team! Here we go, overtime yet again. Third period, 2 minutes to go, and the Toronto Maple Leafs, they are 2 minutes away from me chugging another beer and me getting more infuriated at the fact that I lost Connor McDavid in free agency. Oh my God, Joseph Wall, what are you doing? All right, fuck that. I'm out of here. I'm gone. Never change, Julia. You make me laugh. Yeah, Julia makes me laugh too. But he infuriates me too with his nonsensical bullshit ass takes. The dude is just stuck in his own delusion, believing that the Leafs are the greatest thing since fucking sliced bread. Like, dude, you got 2 playoff series win in 10 years. Get the fuck out of here. You got no room to talk. You've won 2 playoff series in 10 years. 2! And you really think that you've never lost a playoff series before? Fucking insane. No, you never lost a playoff series. You beat yourselves. That's why you've only won 2. Fuck out of here, dog. It's 2 in 20 years. Yeah, there it is. 2 in 20 years. Fucking joke, dude. Absolute joke. And yet they have the delusional ass takes that they're a Stanley Cup contender. Yeah. Stanley Cup contender that has 2 playoff series wins in the last 20 years. Buffalo has more. Buffalo has more playoff series wins than the Toronto Maple Leafs. Unbelievable. Don't get it, man. I really don't get it. Anton Lundell, the only guy producing offense, 3 goals, 6 points, was not good enough. Like, Luke Yonkman's only a rookie. He's only going to get better, which is the positive news, but right now he's just not good enough. Can't really complain, though, about Joel Hofer. He had a .915 save percentage. Definitely not going to complain about that. Pasta, are you okay, brother? I'm doing great. As we get to see the Tampa Bay Lightning go all the way yet again. This literally could have been us. But unfortunately, it's not. Get Jake Ottinger. Yes, let me get Connor Bedard and Nathan McKinnon while I'm at it too. Leon will win the Ted Lindsay, Art Ross, and Hart Trophy. Norris to Cale Makar. We got Braden Point taking home the Conn Smythe. Ivan Kovic on Washington is going to win the Vezina, and Robert Thomas another Selke. Shout out to that man. Yo, what's up? What's up, brother? How you doing? We're going to sim to the NHL draft once again. 1990s Leafs had heart and soul. Unfortunately, Wayne Gretzky couldn't be stopped. Honestly, the Leafs have the most overrated franchise of all time. That's my take. The GOAT goal scorer, Alexander Ovechkin, is going to retire with 995 goals. 5 shy of 1,000? You're telling me the Russian machine that never breaks couldn't stick around for one more year to complete 1K? I don't believe it. We still have some of the best hockey players of all time. No, you do not. You do not have a single top 15 hockey player of all time, Leaf fan. In your entire history, not a single player was a top 15 of all time. Not a shot. Your legends are the most overrated legends in any franchise. Detroit, the Red Wings, have much better legends than the Toronto Maple Leafs, and that's just facts. You're talking about 3 top 10 players. And Gordie Howe, Nick, two top 10 NHL legends. Gordie Howe and Nick Lidstrom, both in the top 10. Name me one top 10 player that the Toronto Maple Leafs have. Fucking nobody. Justo Kenobi. Oh my god, dude. $10 super chat. Drink a couple more to bring you to 10 and help you forget about all the bullcrap that Julian is spewing. Appreciate it, buddy. Thank you very much. We're going to head into the draft. We're going to down a few more beer. We're going to have a fun time. That's not where I wanted to go. I wanted to view contracts. Yes. Doug Gilmour was a great player, but not top 10. Not top 10. And the fun fact is, no Leaf legend has won a Stanley Cup outside. No Leaf player has won a Stanley Cup outside of the original 6. Overrated franchise. Heavily overrated. Dog, you've never won a 3rd round playoff series. Never. Literally never. Sorry for not being able to go to your live streams. My phone was putting on ads every time. Brother, that's YouTube. There's ads on YouTube. Matt Sundin was a beast, though. Not top 10, not top 15, not even close. So again, thank you for proving me correct, Leaf fan. All right, do we want to move anybody at the stream lag? Stream is fine, chat. Let's all just take a fucking chill pill, eh? We get 21 mil in cap space. Whose contract is expiring? I think it's only Casey, but we re-signed him, so everybody's coming back. Not gonna worry about it. They won cups before the salary cap existed. Fuck the salary cap. They won Stanley Cups before every other team existed. Bro, the last time they won the cup, there was only 6 teams in the NHL. 6. You know how good your percentage is to win the Stanley Cup when there's only 6 teams in the NHL? No wonder they have 13 of them. Like, come on now. Biggest loser franchise of all time. Did actually lag for a couple seconds. You're fine now? Nah, we're fine. Chat, listen, why y'all worried about time? The only time I'm worried about is having a good one. And I think I'm doing that right now. Favorite team and player, McDavid and the Oilers. Was there another Oilers player other than Gretzky and McDavid that you think is top 15? Have you ever heard of Mark Messier? I think he's top 15. He's got to be top 15. He has to be. Tough pass the line there. Chat, we're also worried about time. The only time we got to be worried about is having a good one. That is the only one we got to worry about in life. No, I don't want to buy out player. No, I don't want to do that. Oh my god, I don't have to re-sign anybody? Anybody? Fuck Easton Coward. I'm not... No way I'm signing that fucking prick. Messier, yeah, Messier. Yep, there you go, Leaf fan. Mark Messier. So the Oilers have 3 top 10, top 15, not top 10. Top 15 NHL players. Asked you about Mark Messier. I thought you said he was in the 20s. That's what I... What? Huh? Leaf fan, what are you referring to, brother? Don't know what you're referring to. I'm back. What's up, Chug? How you doing, brother? All right, we're gonna re-sign. We do not have to re-sign anybody, so we're gonna head to free agency. I passed. How are you doing? I'm doing great, brother. How about yourself? We are effectively getting drunk and effectively trying to win the Leafs the cup, but yeah, definitely when you've downed about, I don't know, 8 beer, gets a little bit more tricky after that, huh? Don't it? We have a lot of cap space to spend. Brady Tkachuk, 92 overall. Power forward. Chat, do we add him to our roster? He wants a hefty low-key Dylan Strome wouldn't be bad. Stromer would not be bad. At like... Can we get him up any higher? 12.8, 3 seasons. You're still here? Oh, brother, I'm still here. When are you gonna drink those beers? Once we get the off-season all sorted out. I definitely got to get the off-season done first. Oh, Sean Durzi fits everywhere. Sean Durzi fits fucking everywhere. Let's give him a full no-movement clause. Let's lower his contract a little bit. How far can we go? 6.475, 4 seasons. Beautiful. Welcome, Sean Durzi. Newest member of the Toronto Maple Leafs. Do you even keep anyone from the Leafs IRL? Did I trade everybody? I think I traded everybody, yeah. Pretty sure everybody's gone. Dustin Wolf wants 10 mil. Buddy's a fucking mutant. Pavel Zacha wouldn't be bad for 2 years. We might as well go all in. I don't know how many more years I got left in me, so... The rage quit is coming eventually. Don't know how long. We'll go 4-9. 4-9, 2 years, full no movement clause. You're gonna accept that, buddy. You're gonna accept it, or I'm gonna have a hit on your head. Call somebody to come whack you. I'm not talking about whack you off either. We don't deal with that. I'm talking about Northern Jersey, Tony Soprano, Paulie Gauthieri, full on whack. I was watching since 5 beer. Beautiful, buddy. All right, we offered some contracts. Let's see if any of these guys sign. Praying they do. Also, coaching staff. I think everybody's fine. Why do we need... Ooh, we need a head coach, chat. Uh-oh, Craig Berube took a fucking hike, didn't he? Craig Berube took a fucking hike. Call me crazy, but I have McDavid in the top 5. That's not crazy. We all know by the end of his career he's going to be top 5 anyways. Might as well put him there already. You're my favorite YouTuber. Appreciate it, Sean. Thank you, buddy. When will you do NHL 14 McDavid? Be a pro mode? We can definitely continue that. I don't know when we're gonna intervene on that. Am I losing my marbles, or did Craig Berube just rejected the most... Am I losing my marbles, or did Berube just reject the most... Craig Berube just rejected the most lucrative offer of all time. I think I'm losing my mind. I don't know. The man wants to pursue other opportunities with different teams. Fuck. Luckily, we went out and signed Pavel Zacha in free agency, as well as Dylan Strome, both of which are coming to Toronto. We're in trouble, chat. We don't have a head coach. We do not have a head coach. We could sign Mike Sullivan. Doesn't fit with our team as good as Craig Berube. Not that big of a difference. Let's give him the bag. Just give him the years he wants. I could just give him the years he wants, honestly, yeah. You're right. Pasta can't talk. The beer's getting to him. Leaf in. Me drunk is way higher puck knowledge than anything you can muster up, buddy. Let me just state that fact right now. Keep thinking that the Leafs never lost a playoff series in their life. Keep thinking that they've only beat themselves. Jesus Christ. Fucking joke. Easily the worst take I've ever heard in my life. Easily. Let's sign William Karlsson to a 1-year deal. I think that's probably fair. 3.5? 3.5, 1 year? Beautiful. Do I own a Wii? I do not own a Wii, no. I've never been big into the Wii.
I've only played it probably a handful of times on my own. There you go. Beautiful. Craig Berube's back. Stop being a little bitch. I played a Wii probably like 5 to 10 times, and it's only been because of friends having Wiis. Bro, Wolf always sims ass in my simulations. I'm not signing Dustin Wolf, chat. It ain't happening. It is not happening at all. It can't happen. It literally can't happen. It just can't happen. All right. I mean, we lose 6-1 twice in the same series. How do you not show up for that? Because you're not as good as the Florida Panthers. I've never seen such a one-sided Game 7 in my entire life. You guys didn't look like you played in the same league. They look like they played in the NHL and you played in the fucking ECHL, dude. It was embarrassing. So embarrassing to be a Leaf fan. I couldn't imagine it. Could not imagine. All right. Does Maselli work better? Maselli does work better. We'll go Lundell's our third line center with Dalibor, Lundell, Chinikov, Zaka, Carlson. Listen, that's not a bad forward core at all. Problem is, defensively, we're not looking too hot. Not looking too hot at all. Do we got any scratched? Ginla scratched, Jake Neighbors scratched, Evander Kane is... Okay. TJ Ginla has to play. So one of these guys have to come out. Dellandrea, fuck off, make like a tree. See you later. TJ Ginla's going to come in. TJ Ginla's going to go on the third line. Defensively, we're struggling, man. We are fucking struggling. I'll leave it the way it is, though. Joel Hofer, Joseph Wall, that's fine. Yonkman. We got a +5 in our first power play unit. Instead of Lundell, Chinikov, I'm going to replace you with Luke. Going to give Luke all the ice time in the world. Sean Dursey's fine there. Penalty kill's good. All right. Safe to say. Safe to say the Toronto Maple Leafs are indeed back. Yonkman, Strome, and Nyes on our top line at 91, 95, and 90. Matthias Maselli alongside Rutger McGroarty and Dylan Gunther. Like, our top 9 is probably the best in the entire NHL, if I'm being honest. Our forward core entirely, too, is all very solid. Defensively, we're kind of hurting. Forsling and Schneider are our best defensemen. The rest of which are not very good, Joel Hofer and Joseph Wall are a decent goaltending tandem. There it is, chat. That's the line that we're going to roll out. You're going to be blackout after 13 beers. Why 13? Did we draw the line at 13? I saw the Leafs blow a 4-1 lead to Boston. Saw them blow a 3-1 series lead to Montreal. Saw them lose to an AHL Zamboni driver. Honestly, don't care what happens. I still support them. What happened to being realistic, though, Leaf fan? Like, why can't you admit that you lost to better teams? Like, I don't understand that, to be honest. I really don't. Time to name some leaders of this hockey team. Gustav Floresing, you will grab an A. We're going to give an A to Rutger McGroarty. And then the C, of course, has to be Luke Yonkman. The man is a legend. I should take a breathalyzer and report the results. I should put you in headlock and fucking feed you uppercuts until you bleed. How about that? That's what I should do. What is the name of the custom file? The Pasta Hockey League. You search that up on PlayStation 5, I should show up. The PHL. Pasta Hockey League, baby. Wolf never hits a 94 overall in my Sims. Well, he does here. Alright, anybody need to be re-signed? Dvorsky does not want a contract extension, but I don't give a fuck! $4.325, 2 seasons. Bang. There we go. Welcome back, bud. TJ Ginla. Can we lock him up long-term, chat? I'd love to lock him up long-term. Give him a full no-movement clause. We're going to risk it, chat. We are going to risk it a little bit. With TJ Ginla. 5 years. 6 years. Hold up. I need a burp. We're definitely risking it a little bit with TJ Ginla, but 6 years at $5 million with only one no movement clause in year number 6 is not too bad. I don't know if he's going to accept the offer, but I will offer it to him. There we go. We're going to see how that goes. Why does my MacBook continue and insist on just shutting off? I don't understand. Everybody else is fine. Yes, we can finally head into the season goals and everything else. You call our franchise history overrated. We don't have top-tier legends. That's why I say Matthews is the greatest Leaf. That's not saying much. Art Ross, Luke Yonkman. I believe in you, dude. Holy voice crack? When did I voice crack? What? Oh. Matt Nyes. We're going to set some season goals so we simulate a little bit better. Just to make sure. Holy shit, Chad. It's only 8:57. Dog, I've been live way too long. 40 goals. We'll give it to Matt Nyes. End conversation. Matthews isn't there yet. Greatest Leaf is either Keon or Sundin. I think Julian forgot Matt Sundin existed. I mean, do you blame the guy? He only started watching the Toronto Maple Leafs in 2016 whenever Matthews got drafted. That's only when he started watching hockey, chat. Come on now. Give the guy a little bit of a break, eh? 2 hours, 3 years, yeah. I figured out that per 1 hour of live stream is probably one season in NHL 25. Just because the sim engine's a little bit slow. That's usually what it takes. So we got 3 years done. We can easily get year 3 done before the 3rd hour mark. We had Eric Lindros for 32. Fuck off, Leaf fan. Respectfully, fuck the Leafs. And fuck your biased ass takes, because I've had enough of them. It's been 2 years, chat. You guys don't even understand. I've been dealing with Leaf fans since 2023. And to be honest, the guy's only gotten delusional, more delusional as the years went on. He hasn't gotten any more sane. Just gotten more delusional. All right, sim to free or sim to regular season. Why was I going to say free agency? Let me finish that drink, count it up, and let me open a new one. I was there when the Leafs went their first playoff series, and yeah, brother, that's 2016, 2017. That's not that long ago. Come on now. That's when you started watching the Leafs. Let's be honest here. Let's call a spade a spade. We got to call a spade a spade. Have forgotten past. I've been here since 2023. Indeed, you have, Disney. You've been here around for a while, brother. You've been around for a while, yeah? Honestly, I think once I start simulating, that's a perfect time for me to go take a piss break. Low-key, the last like 5 to 10 minutes, I feel like I'm a gardening hose that's ready to blow. Dude, I remember watching Phil Kessel on the Leafs. Leaf fan. That's not that long ago, brother. I have watched Happy Gilmore 2. Did you like it? One of my favorite movies of all time. I have not laughed at a movie that much in a long, long time. All right, so we're going to simulate, I'd say 2 months. We'll go 2 months. I'm going to take a piss break. I'll be back in 30 seconds, chat. What is this bullshit? Central fucking scouting rank? What is this? I don't understand with this. Did I pass out? I did not pass out. No. Never, ever, ever. That was much needed. If Pasta wears diapers, then he won't have to leave. That's crazy, dog. You think I'm gonna wear a diaper? Maybe I should try it, eh? Maybe I should try. It's because I know the Leafs are talented enough to win the cup. Oh, for fuck's sake, Leaf fan. If they were talented to a fuck. If they were talented enough to win a cup, you think they'd probably already win one? 10 years in? Shut the fuck. This is why I can't stand Leaf fans, man. I can't stand them. Can't do it. Oh my God, the Leafs are 14-3-1 to start the season, and all of a sudden, we are back to being a Stanley Cup contender. Chat, I'm gonna be real. The Leafs have never been a cup contender in the Matthews era. Not one season. Not a single season being the Stanley Cup contender. They've not been one. Not a single season. I have to go, but still watching a live stream on my TV. Good night, Pasta. Tell me when you're doing a live stream. We'll be back tomorrow again. So make sure you subscribe to the channel with notifications on and join our Discord. One of the mods could put the link for the Discord in the chat. That'd be great. If you want to make sure you get notified when I go live, I always make sure to add everybody in the Discord every single time. We came kind of close this year, Leaf fan. You were a second round exit. We're in games 5 and 7. You got dusted 6-1. You did not come close. You had a 2-0 lead over Florida, and you pissed it away, and then got bullied. Absolutely bullied. In 2 straight games in front of your home fans, and you got fucking embarrassed. This is what I mean. Leaf fans think this is close to a Stanley Cup. A second round Game 7 exit is close to a Stanley Cup. Fuck off. We are not the second best team in the league. You're not the second best team in the league. No. No Leaf fan's gonna say that rationally and actually believe it. What do you mean? Leaf fan, there's no saving yourself, brother. There's really not. You said the Leafs have never lost a playoff series in the entire Matthews era. Does that still stand? What happened this year against Florida? What happened? They beat themselves again? Fuck out of here, man. Beat themselves. You lost to the better team. The better team wins 4 games, and you were not one of them. Not every time besides twice. Tampa Bay, fair victory. Ottawa Senators, first time being back in the postseason, damn near blew a 3-0 series lead. Y'all are not cup contenders. You're never gonna forget that take. No. That take is gonna stick with me for the rest of time, dude. That's the worst take I've ever heard in my life. Most biased, nonsensical homer take ever. And the fact that you doubled down on it many, many times after just made it worse. Like, dog, you could have went back against that take right away. Game 7, round 2 is in the middle. Not an early exit, but nowhere close to the cup. Nope. And it would have been different if they had made it, like, they got destroyed in Game 5, chat. And then destroyed in Game 7. Like, it was not close. It was really not close. They went to 7 against Florida, but they looked like they belonged in an entire different hockey league than the NHL in that Game 7. So yeah, technically they made it to a Game 7, but dog. Like, the Oilers played the Panthers much closer than the Leafs did. We went to 3 overtimes against them. 3 different separate overtimes. We won 2 of them. And then, of course, we know what happened in the finals. Just curious, where do you rank Yari Curry? Yari Curry is a tricky one. I don't know exactly where I rank him, honestly. I'm way too loaded to be ranking hockey players right now, I'll be honest. I don't think I can rank any right now. Most scored game, like in real life, most goals I've ever had? I think 4 or 5? Something like that. All right, where are we at here? Are we playing the Bruins? Dude, where are we at? We're in March. Or we have the trade deadline. Maybe we go all in. Where the fuck? Dog, where's it? Okay, we're going to the end of the season then. End of the season we go. Well, me and you guys slapped 2 games as well. Game 3 and Game 5. What? Me and you guys slapped... What? I don't know what that means. After the second games, Oilers fell apart. Well, the thing, I don't think they fell apart. I think Florida just started to implement their game plan a little bit better than they did earlier on in the series. And we just never adjusted to that. We started getting hemmed in a little bit more. We had a much tougher time clearing the puck. Our offense fell to shit too. Like, we were creating way more chances earlier on in the series. So, yeah. And Brad Marchand was a massive impact on that. I remember at the fucking trade deadline, dude, I said to myself, who let the Florida Panthers pick up Seth Jones and Brad Marchand? Piss me off, man. It's like, great. Our big addition is Jake Wallman, which I love. Don't get me wrong. Wallman was solid throughout the entire playoff run. I love that guy. But they picked up Marchand and Jones. Leafs got slapped in Game 5, Round 1. Leafs got slapped fucking Game 7 and Game 5 of Round 2. They literally... I've never seen a team get dominated like that before. I've literally never seen... In a Game 7 situation, I've never seen a more one-sided beating in all my years of watching hockey. Florida getting Marchand was wild. I know, right? I'm like, dog, like, he could have went to any other fucking team, but no, the Florida Panthers, the reigning defending champs. Like, how do they get him? The Leafs exit was embarrassing. It was embarrassing. I went live for that game, chat. I was expecting a good hockey game, and it was the farthest thing from that. Luckily, we're still a playoff team. 47, 25, and 10, 104 points. Again, 4th consecutive season of playing the Lightning in the very first round. Can we get a different matchup, please? Also, the Lightning damn near won 60 fucking games. Oh my god, Tampa Bay is the second best team in the NHL. They damn near won 60 games. Like, what is it going to do? This Atlantic Division is absolute hell, dog. You think you were upset? I was so mad when the Panthers got Brad Marchand. Leaf fan. You haven't made the Cup final. My upset's a little bit different than your upset. I've watched my team get 1 and 2 games away from winning the Cup in 2 consecutive seasons. And lose both of them. Luke Yonkman is our guy now. 49 goals, 105 points. Matt Nyes had 49 and 94. Strome put up 90. Dylan Guenther was solid. Rutger McGroarty does his thing. Matisse Maselli, low-key's kind of developed into a pretty good player. And Joel Hofer is at his mid-best with a .906 save percentage and 4 shutouts. There it is. There it is. Now, I don't know what it's going to take to beat the Lightning. We beat them in the very first round in year number 1, I believe. But then 2 or 3 straight years in a row, I've lost count at this point that we have lost. It is time to get our revenge. It's revenge time, baby. If the miracle of bankruptcy happens to Florida, Florida might fall. Fuck Florida, dude. I don't care about Florida. Get the fuck out of here. Let's see who's on the Lightning. We've played these guys every single season so far. And we're on year number 4. It is the same roster that we are going to lose to yet again. I mean, they got a solid top 6. Bottom 6, I think we're slightly a little bit better. No more Victor Hedman. Samuel Girard's the best defenseman. And Vasilevsky still is a 94 overall and one of the best goalies in the entire league. We might be cooked. I'm not going to lie. We might be cooked. Boston purposely traded Marchand so he can win another cup. Fuck Boston. Fuck all of them. I've had enough. I have had enough. Alright, let's see what we can do against the Lightning. To be honest, the better team won in the Stanley Cup final. Agreed, yeah. Florida was better than us as the series went on. I mean, we played them close. It was a 2-2 series tie after 2, and then we no-showed on home ice in Game 5, and hard to recover. Hard to go on the road when you're facing elimination like that, so it is what it is. I've moved on. You guys should move on too. Wow, we're down 2. Oh my god. This team literally is never going to win, huh? Down 3-0 to the Lightning in the very first round. They straight up own us right now. I don't know what we got to do to try to get back into the series. First period, no score. Second period, we are leading 2-1. Luke Yonkman and Rutger McGroarty, the young guys, are going to strike. And now we got to leave it up to Joel Hofer to back us up between the pipes stop a lot of pucks, eat a lot of dicks, and just try to get us one game at a time back in the series. Yes, Matt Nyes, you beautiful bastard. We will live to fight another day, and we will force a game number 4. No, game number 5. We are in game 4. Oh, the beer is starting to get to me now. I feel it. Definitely feel the beer getting to me, chat. I'm not going to lie. Get the brooms out, sweep, chat. You can take that broom and you can stick it up your ass because we're not getting swept. It ain't happening. No sweep is happening. Everybody that thought it was going to be a sweep, you can take those brooms and stick them right up your candy ass. We're down 1-0 after the first period. We tie it up in the second with Dylan Gunther scoring one on Andrei Vasilevsky, and then Casey will give us the lead in the third. All of a sudden, we have the lead. We take it one game at a time. We force a game 6, then we force a game 7. We got to take it shift by shift. As the Toronto Maple Leafs, despite falling down 3-0 in the series, are going to bring it to a game 6 back on home ice. Beautiful.
Ho, ho, ho.
Unhinged past is wild. Welcome. Welcome to the shenanigans. The absolute shenanigans that I am producing. Game by game, man. Take it game by game, shift by shift, second by second, entering the third. Oh, for fuck's sake, dude! 4-1 entering the third period. We really couldn't even make it a game. Like, couldn't make it interesting. Matt Nyes brings us back to within 2. Oh, but the Tampa Bay Lightning, they're going to seal the deal in this hockey game, and they are going to eliminate the Tampa Bay, or the Toronto Maple Leafs. Why am I saying Tampa Bay? I'm all over the place. That is now, what, 3 consecutive seasons of losing to the Lightning in the very first round. All right, that means down another drink. I'll get to the NHL draft, and I will chug another one. Fuck, man. I don't know what's it going to take. At this point, what does it take? Whose cock do I have to suck? At this point, whose cock do I have to suck to win a Stanley Cup? Because, by God, whose cock do I have to suck to Stanley Cup at this point? Because, my God, are we just stuck in purgatory? Oh, fuck me. It was reported that the Leafs are going to give Marchand a fuck off. You're not getting Brad Marchand, dude. Everybody knew that besides Leaf fans. You guys also thought you were getting Sam Bennett. Fuck out of here, man. Don't want to hear none of that BS. Shout out to the Dallas Stars as they distinguish the Florida Panthers yet again. Honestly, I'm all in favor of relocating Florida to maybe Atlanta or somewhere else. Who else is with me? All right. Individually wise, how do we do? I mean, offensively, we don't have enough offense to basically win us a Stanley Cup. We need to be better. Nobody really produced, and then we have a pretty mid goaltender between the pipes posting an .886 save percentage. Got to be better than that, man. Get Ottinger, bro. I can't get Jake Ottinger, dude. It does. And then I guess I got to see Austin Matthews take home all the major individual awards. Aaron Ekblad somehow is going to win a Norris. We got Robertson, the Conn Smythe, Urson, the Vezina, and the Selke to Robert Thomas. How does this guy keep winning Selke trophies? Don't get it. I don't get it. All right, let's sim to the NHL draft, and let's down the remainder of my drink. Am I single? I am single. One of the most underrated players of the 2010s, Steven Stamkos, decided to call it a career, and he retired on the Florida Panthers. That is so ugly, dude. Fuck Mark Scheifele. He's a bum. Jamie Benn's a little bitch. Roman Josi, you never won a cup in your life. Jonathan Huberdeau, probably the most overpaid player of all time. Fuck all of them. They're gone. I'm gonna go. Have a good rest of your stream. Thanks for coming out, Astro. I appreciate it, buddy. Single mingle. I am single as a Pringle, chat. Yes, I am. All right, the drink. Gotta focus. I got to focus. All right, the NHL entry draft. Who do we got to bring back? Everybody is signed, huh? Really do not have to worry about signing too many players. Most of my guys, the guys that I want to be here for a long time, are indeed locked up. One night stand? What do you mean a one night stand? I think he had a heart attack. Who had a heart attack? Me? What is past to get a weird fan base? I don't know, dude. I don't get to choose my fans. I just live in the moment. All right, who do we take 22nd overall? Fuck Richard. I don't think my scouts are doing their job, chat. Don't think they're doing their job. Fuck it. Let's take the gem. I will take that gem. They should just delete Florida from the NHL. I agree. I think the Florida Panthers should not be an NHL hockey team anymore. That's my hot take for the day. Steckel, playmaker. NHL ready in 5 years, though. Need to hire better scouts. I thought I hired all of them, though. I don't know, Chad. How many years are we in now at this point? I don't know. I do not know. Florida should be replaced with a different... You know what? That might be a good video idea. Relocate the Florida Panthers because their tax is unfair and because they suck a lot of cock. I think that should be a good idea. Yonkman. We're going to have to... Chat. Do not let me not re-sign Luke Yonkman in preseason, please. For the love of God, don't let me do that. Schneider. No, none of these guys need to be re-signed. William Karlsson, did we bring back? Full no movement clause for 1 season? Sure. I'll give him that. 1.8. 1.825. Jake Neighbors, does he want any contract? No movement clause on you too, buddy. You haven't really grown from an 83, though. We picked him up, and he was an 83 overall. Drunk Pass is the best. Appreciate it. I can admit Florida is good, but I would rather get skinned by the cartel than like them as a team. Well, chat, you guys realize that all these Florida fans that are coming out of nowhere, essentially, like, they're not real Florida fans. They're winning cups now, so they're going to, in turn, gain a little bit more of a fan base. Why play hockey in a state with no snow? Yeah, fuck that. I agree. Only team that's more cursed than the Leafs is the Sharks. The Sharks? What? The Sharks have made a cup final, buddy. 2016. They just so happen to run into Sid the Kid Crosby. Top 5 NHL player of all time, might I add. Bouchard 116 mil. We can give like 5.7. Voronikov? Do we want to grab Voronikov, chat? Do we really want to do that? Power forward, fits on our second forward line. We might add... No. We need a defenseman. Provorov, no. Jake Wallman wants 7.4. Fuck. What about Mario Ferraro? Two-way defender. Yeah. Ferraro's the guy. 4 years. Can we go 3 years? 3 years and a no movement clause. And we'll do like 5 mil. Lest we forget Prime, Thornton, and Marlowe and the Sharks. The thing I hate, man, is when kids come into my chat and like, oh, no way. The Sharks made the playoffs. The Sharks are in the Cup Finals. What? Sharks are poverty. You know it's NHL 25 when it's the Sharks in the playoffs. Like, dog, they were a consistent playoff team for 20 years. Literally 2 decades. And all of a sudden, you know, kids, they don't remember San Jose being good. So they're like, oh, poverty franchise, man. Like, what? There was a stretch where they made 16 out of 18 years in the playoffs. That was the San Jose Sharks. They were good for a long time, chat. They were good for a very long time. Made a couple conference finals appearances. They made a cup finals. They're not a poverty franchise or a poorly run franchise. And now if you look at them, they got a bright, bright future. Great future. All right. Low-key, do I want to throw... Yeah, throw him up there. We'll go Dalibor Dvorsky in the middle. You should do a drunk pass to career sim. I could do that, but I don't think I'd sit here for the entire career sim. That's the only issue. I'm excited, chat. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, we're going to be going live multiple times a day. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to do a lot of videos. I got some 2K videos I got to record. Do we want to play Zachary Morin? Fuck it. I'm going to play Morin on that fourth. Fuck Chinikov. You can take a hike. Gunther, Yonkman, and Nyes on our top line is not too shabby. Luke Yonkman is all the way up at a 96 overall. Now we get a +4 in the chemistry-wise. Stromes, Lundell, and Rutger McGroarty, Matthias Maselli with Dalibor Dvorsky, and our young guy in Zachary Morin. Defensively, we're not a great defensive team. I don't think we're ever going to be a great defensive team, but we can do what we can do right now. And then Hofer, and our backup is absolutely trash as we lost Joseph Wall in free agency. I am relying on you, Hofer. Bring us a Stanley Cup, please. The Doncic vid was funny. Appreciate it, Jordan. Thank you, bud. Just trying to gain a following again on Past the 2K. Trying to be consistent. 1 upload per week. And we'll do like 3 shorts per week. And then once 2K releases, I think early access is like August 29th, which I'm very excited for. We are going to consistently upload on that channel. And I gotta lock in. That's what I gotta do. What video was my least favorite to do? Least favorite video to do. Ooh. That's an interesting one. There's been a few that gave me some trouble. Whether it be I just lost on my recording, or I remember there was a video recorded back in 2023 that I did a full-on like 30-minute video and my mic was muted the entire time. So I had to completely redo it. That was probably one of the most frustrating videos I've ever did. Fix the camera. Thank you. Appreciate it, boys. We'll go 40 goals for Matt Nyes. But yeah, I recorded a full-on 30-minute video and I had to discard it. There's been times like that, or there's a time where my power actually cut out mid-video, and that put me in some trouble. Probably one of those times, honestly, is one of my least favorite videos. Ask those kids about people like Carlson, Pavelski, Nabokov, Jones, Canes, Burns, playing their best years in San Jose. Well, Evander Kane, I think his best years were probably in Edmonton, but yeah, I agree. They were good for a very long time. I saw Happy Gilmore 2. The Happy Gilmore 2 was a great movie. You can't convince me otherwise, chat. That movie, like, I haven't had a movie make me laugh like that in a long, long time. It's been a long time. Don't forget to re-sign Yonkman. You are correct. Let me re-sign my man, Luke Yonkman. What does he want? Full no movement clause. 6 seasons. We can lower that AAV. Sure we can. Sure we can. Damn, how low can I go? We are now in the process of absolutely lowballing Luke Yonkman, trying to sign him in preseason so we don't lose him for nothing, i.e. Connor McDavid. $13 million. Actually, I'll go 13-1 for 6 seasons with a full no movement clause, and he will accept my offer. At least he's not a little fucking snake like that man McDavid. A little snake of a thing, yeah? Is there a video you regret doing? Not that I regret doing, no. There's videos that I thought would perform a lot better that didn't, and that definitely, like, hurt me a little bit. But, no, I don't regret doing any video, I don't think. Maybe at a certain time. Like, maybe there was a different time where I should have done a certain video that probably would have done a little bit better if I did it earlier, but I waited too long. Maybe that, but no, I don't think they're... Gustav Forsling, win the Norris, buddy. Win the fucking Norris. Pass is secretly gay for Rick. All right, Leaf fan. Happy Gilmore knows how to do a sequel. Dude, I'm not gonna lie. I went back and rewatched Happy Gilmore. I think the second one might be a little bit funnier. I have not laughed like that in a long, long time. The references in Happy Gilmore 2 were peak. Everything was peak about the movie. It was funny. It had a good storyline. It was long. And most important part about it all, it was funny. Had great cameos, had a good storyline. Happy Gilmore turning into a raging fucking alcoholic was hilarious, dude. I thought that was funny as hell. Like, there's nothing about that movie I didn't like. One of my favorite movies in a long time. Wasn't a fan of the Maxi stuff. Dog, the Maxi stuff was hilarious. You get some nerds fucking... What did they do again? They put something up their ass and all of a sudden they can swing a little bit harder. I thought it was funny. Of course it's going to be a little bit different than the first one. It was made 30 years apart. You got to block out all that nostalgia stuff, chat. You're never going to enjoy sequels if you're just relying on nostalgia. I went into it with an open mind. If it's trash, I'm going to say it's trash. If it's good, I'm going to say it's good. And you know what? I enjoyed the movie. I laughed a lot. I had a lot of fun. And I might even rewatch it. It's one of the funniest movies I've seen in a long, long time. I've not been able to laugh that hard at a movie in a while. So I got no complaints. 10 out of 10 for me. Both of the Happy Gilmore movies. Leafs are bottom tier team. Well, right now, buddy, we're actually 6-1-2. If you take a look at that record, we might be a cup contender. I'm 8-0-0. Do you think I can go 16-0 in the conference finals? No. If Shoresy couldn't do it, you can't do it. Shoresy's the GOAT. All right, 11-4-3. We are a strong hockey team. We are like Happy Gilmore when he puts down the alcohol. Gotta be honest, I don't know how much longer I can take of losing in the first round with the Toronto Maple Leafs, especially after having great regular seasons. Right now, we're 14-6-4. None of it really matters if we don't win a Stanley Cup, though. 3 hours, I hate being a Leaf fan. What's up, Smelly? How you doing, bud? Yeah, we're cooking. We're cooking some beef stew right now. We're trying our best. That's all that can be done. I gotta be honest, chat. I feel like we'd probably have a cup already if I didn't fuck up with McDavid. Letting him walk to Nashville for nothing, that hurt me. Low-key feel like we probably have a cup already if I didn't let Connor McDavid walk to the Nashville Predators. That was definitely a fuck-up on my part. And in future renditions of this Drinking GM series, I definitely will not make that mistake yet again. If it was the Oilers, would have taken one season. I mean, yeah, we did an entire rebuilding series until McDavid retired, and we got that shit done in one. I've been here the entire time. Shout out Leo. Chat. Type 1 in the chat if you've been here the whole time. Why would I let McDavid walk? Okay, listen, Pelly. The chat didn't remind me in preseason to re-sign him at a low contract. So when we got to the re-sign phase, he asked like $18 million. I traded away like 3 players to get some cap space and be able to actually re-sign the man. But eventually, he chose to go with the Predators over the Leafs. And that is that. I'm blaming it on the chat. I was under the influence. Somebody should have told me in preseason, re-sign McDavid. Because if you don't, the players ask for way too much money, chat, and then you can't re-sign the guys. If you let the big name free agents get to re-sign phase, you're cooked. You're just essentially cooked. Hey, thank you very much, brother. Anna, the Purple Butterfly. Thank you for becoming a member. And W's in the chat for that. I got rid of Willie. I got rid of Morgan Riley. Got rid of Matthews. But then I fucked up with letting McDavid walk for nothing. So we traded Matthews for literally a year of Connor McDavid. 1 year of Connor McDavid. Ah, that's a piss off. That is indeed a piss off. Been here since 0 drinks. Well, we're 10 deep now, and I am definitely feeling it. I don't know, chat. I don't know how much longer I got. If we lose in the first round again, I might just rage quit. We'll see. I guess we should probably go all in at the deadline, eh? Yep, let's go all in. Let's fucking... What? Let's advance a day. Let's go into the deadline. And let's fucking buy everything. Trade all... I haven't traded a single draft pick so far, which is kind of crazy. Nick Suzuki. You know what? I think we can get Nick Suzuki. Trade value not that high. 90 overall. Let's send some draft picks towards the Montreal Canadiens. We'd be over the cap? We'd be over the cap? All right. Let me retain some salary. There's 19% is not enough. Can you show the lines? Hold up, Pelly. I got to trade. I got to cook here, buddy. I got to trade. I got to cook. Are we really over the salary cap? What about 50? Okay, 50%. It's about damn time I go all in. 3 first-rounders for Nick Suzuki for 1 year from the Montreal Canadiens. Consider it a done deal. If we win the Stanley Cup, that is a damn good trade to be had. All right, dubs in the chat. We got Nick Suzuki, chat. Leo Carlson, no. Do we get Ridley Gregg? 87-0. Fuck it. Ridley Gregg's available. I'll fucking take him. I'll take that shitty bastard. Let's give that up. Let's give 2 firsts and 2 seconds. And they're going to have to retain. They are going to have to retain. Show the lines, Pelly. Calm down. This is not a buffet. You don't get what you want exactly when you want it. We still have too much salary cap. Can we give a forward up? Who can we give up? Strome, nice. Gunther, no. Zaka? He's got a no movement clause. Fuck you, Pavel Zaka, you bitch. Delabor's an 85. I don't want to give him up. Jake Neighbors, no. Luke Yonkman. Wozniak? Or Wozniak into the trade? Still over the salary cap? All right, we're not getting Ridley Gregg. Holy overpay. Suck my nuts. Talking about an overpay. Thompson, no. Cardwell, no. He's sold already. He's sold. Fuck off. Chat, did we go after Dylan Cousins? I don't think we're getting Dylan Cousins. We could get Trevor Zegras. Let's get them to retain some salary. And let's give them some picks in return. This might be our last stand, chat. This might be the last stand. Last stand city, eh? Last stand city. We'll go 50% retained. Is that still enough? We're over the... All right, fuck it. Trade deadline done. I'm gone. See you later. Too drunk to make good trades is wild. Shut up, Pelly. You're too fat to walk to the fridge. All right, so you wanted to see a lineup there, Fat Man Pelly. This is our lineup. Nyes, Yonkman, and Suzuki. Chinikov with... Okay, that's not the fucking lineup that I had. Bullshit. This is grade A Iowa bullshit. McGroarty, Strome, Suzuki, Lundell between Chinikov and Dalibor. Fuck Chinikov. He can go down. We'll go Maselli with Dvorsky and Lundell. There it is. Defensively, we're not great. I will not sugarcoat it. And then we got Joel Hofer. Forward lineup looks a lot better after the trade deadline. We got Nick Suzuki on that second pair with Strome and Rutger McGroarty, all 90s overall in the top 6. Defensively, again, we're not going to be a great defensive team. I don't think that's ever going to happen for us. But we got some good players. Don't got a lot of great chemistry. And then in goal, Joel Hofer. I'm hoping you can go on a Jordan Binnington miracle run. Because otherwise, we are fucked. All right, let's try this again, chat. Head into the postseason and see what we can do. Would everyone get a member if I donated 50 gifted members right now? You might, yeah. Everybody would probably get a membership if you gifted 50 members. Probably. Good boy showing me the lines. Fuck off. Chat, you know what? I think it's time. You know what? I think it's time for another beer. We got 11 down, 11 more to go. Well, obviously not really. Otherwise, I'd probably get alcohol poisoning. We can crack open another one. It's all good. All right, hopefully we make the playoffs, and hopefully we're not a joke of a team like the Leafs have been in the Matthews era. This game is too easy, 2-1. Gotta be honest, buddy. I don't know what you mean by that. Where did my, what the fuck? Where did my live discontinue? Your live is discontinued due to inactivity to avoid state engagement. Damn. I got discontinued on TikTok because nobody was active. That's crazy, chat. That is crazy. All right, we still did good. Over 1,000 views, 3,000 likes, 43 viewers commented, 23 new followers. That's all good, chat. We got some diamonds. We got some roses as well. We're going to be going live on TikTok for many more days, chat. Don't worry. Do not worry about it. We're back to TikTok live streaming now. He's too drunk to remember. L TikTok. I love a drunk pasta. 11 TT means 11,000. Bro, what? Why does it say 11 TT? Oh, fuck. YouTube over TikTok, I agree. But what I'm trying to do is, chat, I'm trying to grab a new audience on TikTok and bring them over to YouTube. If only I had TikTok, I could watch it there. No, I want you guys watching on YouTube. The only thing I'm doing with TikTok is trying to bring new viewers over to YouTube. That is what I'm trying to do. Favorite sport besides hockey? Basketball. Balls deep in basketball. Balls deep in basketball and balls deep in your mother. All right, end of the season. Oh my God, we got Buffalo. Fuck off. The Sabres are a joke. Sabres are an absolute joke of a team. Great regular season by the Leafs. 52, 21, and 9. 113 points. We got the Buffalo Sabres in round number 1. We would end up being a top 4 team in the NHL. Only Edmonton, Vegas, and Tampa. Oh man, if we got to play the Tampa Bay Lightning again, I might literally drive off a cliff. I don't want to deal with them again. I do not want to deal with them. Luke Yonkman is our Connor McDavid. 50 goals, 106 points. Matt Nyes had 103. Dylan Guenther with 94. Strome was solid. We got a lot of good pieces. And especially because I sold all my draft picks at the deadline. We're going to go all in. Joel Hofer, 905, 2 shutouts, 44 victories. This guy's got to turn it up when the lights are the brightest. Tampa's just a powerhouse. I guess they are. Now, I'm saying this now. I am rage quitting if we do not beat the Buffalo Sabres in the very first round. That's the deal. I'm fucking rage quitting. Drunken rage. I'm going to go beat my wife. Something like that. That's going to be me. We got to beat the Buffalo Sabres, man. They're a joke of a team. No excuse. What's up, Pasta? Have Toronto won a Stanley Cup yet? No, they haven't won a Stanley Cup yet. Thanks for asking. All right, let's try to get it done. Calm down, you're too drunk, brother. I'm not too drunk. Come on now. I can say the alphabet forwards. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V. I don't even remember the rest. I'll be honest. The rest? Fuck the rest, laddie. I said most of them. I got them all done. You sound drunk? No. Me? Drunk? Never. No way. This adds another layer to the rebuilds, though, Chad. I will say that. Does make it a little bit more difficult when you're under the influence. Countdown from 20. All right, I got you. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Your mom's a hoe. Is it close? It is closeout time on the road in Buffalo. Game 6. Got a 3-2 series advantage. We got a 3-3 tie entering the third period. So realistically, it's anybody's hockey game. As Matt Nyes will score on the power play. Beautiful. I need Joel Hofer to absolutely show up here in the final minutes of the third. What a fucking joke, man. Peyton Krebs and then Kiskakov. And all of a sudden, we are headed to a game number 7. The Toronto Maple Leafs' favorite game is a game 7, chat. Fun facts. McDavid or Gretzky? McDavid. Hangover going to be rough tomorrow? Nah, dude. I'm going to down 2 gallons of water before bed. I'm going to be fine. Chad, I haven't got hungover in like 5 years. I'll be real. I've never had a bad hangover in like half a decade. All right, Toronto's favorite game. Game 7, round 1. Entering the third period, we got a 2-0 lead. Lundell and Matthias Maselli. All of a sudden, the Buffalo Sabres, 14 shots on net, is not going to cut it. Dylan Strome will put it out of reach. And we are moving on to the second round. You're fucking rights we are. I need Hofer to show up. Immediately shits the bed. Yeah, he's a bastard, eh? Fucking bastard. They finally make it to round 2. W's in the chat for making round number 2. I don't even need to look at the Tampa Bay Lightning, man. We know their squad. We play them every single season so far of this video. And we've only ended up beating them one time. Which is just not fucking good enough. When's the stream ending? I don't know, dude. We might go all night. Fuck it. We might go all night. What do we got? A 2-2 series tie? Or fuck the Lightning. The Lightning can suck a cock from Main Street. Oh, no. Let me rearrange my lineup. Stop swearing. It's illegal. You know what? I haven't banned anybody today, so I'm gonna ban you, buddy. Don't tell me what to do. Take a fucking hike. Take a hike. Alright, let's see who's doing well. Dylan Gunther, you perform 4 goals. 4 goals, you fucking bleeding bum. Alright, McGroarty goes up there. Strome. Suzuki doesn't have a single goal? Fuck Nick Suzuki. This guy's a bitch. Nick Suzuki, this man is a fraud. Not a single goal in 12 games. He's moving down to the third line. We got Lundell with Strome and Gunther, and then I put Ruchter on the first line with Yonkman and Matt Nyes. See what we can do. Rip, but it's deserved. Latest ban ever in a stream? Probably, yeah. I haven't banned anybody all live stream. Yeah, I perceive it the way you want to perceive it, but I actually don't like banning people. I'd rather everybody get along and we all have a fun time. I'm incapable of being here all night. Too much beer and I'm old. Come on, Justo. You're not that old, buddy. You're not even 40 yet. Come on now. All right, this is it. Here we go. First period, 2-1 lead. Yonkman and Ferraro. Second period, 3-1 lead. And the Toronto Maple Leafs will win 4-1. Fuck you, Thunder. Thunder buddies for life. I should do a Happy Gilmore career sim. Should I? Should I really do that, chat? I could do something with Happy Gilmore. It all comes down to this. Game 7 in Tampa Bay. First period, we get a 1-1 tie. Cutter Gauthier against Joel Hofer and then Anton Lundell. Second period, oh my god. Fuck the Tampa Bay Lightning and fuck, oh my god, we actually tied it up. All right, we're gonna hop in. Let's hop into some overtime, laddie. Might as well, yeah. Is that Luke Yonkman with the C? That beautiful fucking bastard. I can't believe we tied that game up, chat. I'm gonna be real. I can't believe we tied that fucking game up. No way. Oh my god. Clip that. That was fucked, eh? Emotional roller coaster. Emotional roller coaster indeed. I don't know how we tied the game up after being down 6-2, but here we are in overtime in a Game 7 scenario. Conference finals on the horizon. Can the Toronto Maple Leafs, can they get over the hump? Can they go back to the conference finals for the first time since like 2002? Most of the guys watching this video were not even alive the last time Toronto made a conference final, dog. But right now, we're in a Game 7 in overtime. It is 6-6. An absolute fucking gone show. Ruchter, why? Oh my god, Vasilevsky, you cocksucker! Bastard. Absolute bastard. Don't believe it. I don't believe it. How did Andrei Vasilevsky make that save, dude? I don't understand it. I do not. Nice. We win that draw. Back. Blasting it. Gustav Forsling, hit the net or I'm going to hit your sister. What are we doing here? Can we fucking move the puck, maybe? Under pressure in our own zone. It's not going well. Matt Nyes all the way up to Yonkman. Yonkman, why are you skating into a defender? Where's the line change at? Braden Point coming in. Doesn't get a shot on net. Great defending. And here we go the other way. We got full check Full forecheck, full attack. Oh my god. Oh my god. Strome can't bury it. Dylan Strome, you bastard. How can you not score that? Out in front. How are you going to No. Don't let it end this way. Point walks in and Joel Hofer will stop that puck. Fuck. That dude's crazy. I don't believe it. What a gong show of an overtime. Gong show of an overtime so far. 12:24 left to go. I mean, 6 goals in the hockey game by both teams is kind of crazy in a game 7, but here we are. Anton Lundell over. Strome winds it up, and Vasilevsky will make the save. All right, Vasilevsky. All right. Just hopping on. Oh, Hawks fan decided to show up. What's up, bud? $11:25 left to go. Who the fuck is going? Whoa! Who just went for a change? Who went for a fucking change? Who the hell just went for a change off of the draw? Who is this guy? Number 38 on our team on the back end. It's none other than Ray Ferraro's kid. The man, fresh off of the face-off being... Oh my god, dude, it was coming back to you. Why are you going for a fucking change, EA? What is this AI? We win the draw, and then Mario Ferraro says, fuck this, I'm a head out. I don't get it. I really don't get it, man. I don't. Nice shot, Vasilevsky. Easy save. The dude went for a line change when we won the draw. That guy's fired. Put that on YouTube Shorts. I don't get it, man. I really don't get it. 10:29 left to go. Yonkman wins the draw. Who are you feeding it to, you fucking slow bastard? Oh, no. Jake Ensel, 2-on-1. Borkstrand. Nice save there by Hofer. My man, my legend. Oh, no. Borkstrand. Back to the blue line. JJ Moser. No! JJ Moser is going to seal the deal. And the Toronto Maple Leafs lose yet again. Who do I blame? Do I blame Mario Ferraro? Do I blame myself for not re-signing McDavid? Who do I blame, Chad? Who the fuck do I blame? How did JJ Moser score that? I don't understand. I genuinely don't understand. Always blame the goaltender? Yeah. Safe to say you didn't play hockey. The last thing you do is blame the goalie. Not even Pastic can save the Leafs. If only we remember to grab McDavid. Yep. If only you fuckers in the chat reminded me to re-sign Connor McDavid. If only. Fuck. This was a disaster of a rebuild that I thought honestly was going to go pretty well. Oh, nice. We get to see the Tampa Bay Lightning beat my Edmonton Oilers in the Stanley Cup Finals. Fucking wonderful. Just wonderful. We get to see Tampa Bay beat my Oilers in the Stanley Cup Finals. You can't win a game too drunk. Brother, I started out sober. You realize that, right? Matt Nye, shout out to this guy. 93 overall, 27 years of age, had 9 goals, 21 points in the postseason. Luke Yonkman, I guess, did his job, but not really. Dylan Guenther was okay. Like, we are really missing Connor McDavid. And then we don't have the greatest goalie in Joel Hofer. The man's only an 85 overall. He's peaked. He's only a 903 save percentage. He's not an elite level goaltender. And I don't think this guy is a Stanley Cup winning goalie either. I don't believe it. I do not fucking believe it. Leon Draisaitl is going to win the Selke, Ted Lindsay, and the Hart Trophy. No, that's going to go to Cale Makar. We got Matt Savoy winning the Hart and the Maurice Richard, or the Art Ross. Conn Smythe is going to go to Jake Gensel, the Vezina to Ivan Kovic, and there it is. The Toronto Maple Leafs are absolute failures. Absolute fucking failures. Try Montebo. You want me to try Samuel Montebo? What? All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have failed the challenge. I have effectively rage quit after I failed to win a Stanley Cup here in Toronto. We tried our best. We fucked up. It's okay. I think this could be a challenge that we do on Saturdays moving forward, where we have a drinking live stream, and that adds to the challenge of rebuilding a hockey team and winning them a Stanley Cup. Nonetheless, though, if you're new here, make sure you do subscribe to the channel. We go live pretty much every single day. We're on the road to 50K. Hit that like button, sub to the channel. Join our Discord as well. I'm going to put the link for the Discord in the chat right now, so all you guys can join it up. We have over 1,000 members in there. We're pretty active. Just moving forward, getting ready for the NHL 26 release, which there will be a reveal trailer on Monday. I will be going live for it. Make sure you come here. YouTube Pasta will be live reacting to the NHL 26 reveal trailer. Join our Discord. Link is pinned. Link is not pinned, but link is in the chat right now. See you all in the Discord, and see you all tomorrow. Don't be silly. Wrap your